Hey, love bugs, what's up? I hope you're having a good morning, noon, night, whenever this video may reach you. Do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can get that ding whenever I upload a new video. So today, we are going to be talking about a new clip that recently surfaced of Nick Cannon talking about, why him and Mariah Carey divorced, and it was just very interesting. Nick Cannon be saying some truthful things. People don't be wanting to catch what he's pick up what he's putting down, but he be speaking the truth, and I actually respect him for coming out and speaking his piece and being so candid, because a lot of these men will never. And we're also going to be talking about an explosive trailer from Baddies. We're not going to talk about the whole thing. I'm only going to show you all like a 5-second clip because I'm not trying to get no copyright. I don't even know if I can show you that, but we'll see. We're going to be talking about Tesehki and Chrisean Rock finally confronting each other after, the long hiatus that they took, and then y'all know Chrisean was in jail, so she just got out, and there has been some heavy allegations floating around in that family, so we gonna get into that, child. And then ultimately, we're going to get into this family that is going viral on TikTok called the Brazilian Jenkins family, and child, it's a hot mess over there. It is just a hot mess. Where y'all at? What's up? Ooh, I'm about to cough. Hold on. Hey, Novella. What's up, Black Sunshine? Hey, Jocelyn. Hey, Lady Marie. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Come on over, baby. I was about to start coughing, child. I don't know what that is. Maybe I'm talking. I don't know. So let's get this party started. We are going to head on over to these Instagram streets. Waiting for a few more of the love bugs to join us. Hey, Alex, everybody that's coming into my house. Y'all already know what the entry fee is. It is to hit the like button. Hey, Wanda, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Okay. I hope everybody had a good weekend. My weekend was pretty chill, kind of uneventful, to be quite honest. Wait, hold up. BBL Jersey. Oh, let me not sing, because apparently, child, when I sing the song, it sounds like the record, and the system thinks that I'm singing a song, and they want to give me a bad child. Anyways, shouts out to the neighborhood talk. Nick Cannon speaks on what caused his marriage to Mariah Carey to end. I believe she needs a dude like that. I'm just not that dude.
In my 20s still, you know what I mean, to the biggest star in the world. My trajectory was here, and then hers, she's already in a different stratosphere. I would lay up at night thinking like, is this who I am? Am I Mariah's man? Is that what my life is supposed to be? There's nothing wrong with it, but I'm like,
you had to be a different version of yourself.
And then when you have children, your man shit is like, wait, I'm carrying the purse, the diaper bag, I'm standing on the corner. She rocking being all the alpha that
by the way, she deserves it.
I believe she needs a dude like that.
Yeah.
I'm just not that dude. Her and I never problem. Never argue, never even with me struggling in this phase. She's so understanding and so evolved and lives in her own world. That's the thing, when someone has their own world and you got to be a participant in that, you know what I mean? Like I'm main character. It was like muscle atrophy. I'm not being the dude that God put me on this earth to be. The love kept me there, even made it work so well, because I was like, oh, you need somebody. You need a support system. You need somebody that don't want you for your money. You need somebody that's sincere. You need somebody that's willing to build a family, raise some amazing kids together. And that was my goal. But then there was just something constantly in me like, I got it.
The man.
Like, I got married in my 20s still, you know what I mean, to the biggest.
Did y'all hear what he said? And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why Love Jones is not married with a bunch of gang of children running around, because men, when they're dealing with women that are powerhouses on their own, they often feel emasculated and they feel like they want to be the main character. A lot of men cannot handle women that are main characters. This is why men be like, oh, you're supposed to be the backbone of a man. Where's the backbone? The backbone is in the back. They want you to be a helpmate to them. They want you to stay home and rear the children and take care of the house and wash their dirty drawers and iron their shirts and make their breakfast so that they could go out and tackle their day and go out and accomplish their goals and their dreams. They want you to do that for them while simultaneously still working, but clearly you're doing way more of a workload than the average man. So you ain't gonna be able to conquer and tackle your dreams at the same rate that he is, because you're literally doing all of the domestic work and you're doing a whole bunch of labor for said man. He said Mariah Carey needed somebody that was going to be a support system to her. He's like, I'm holding purses and holding diaper bags and doing all of this because Mariah Carey is like a godlike deity. The brand is what I'm talking about, not her, the person, because, you know, we have to separate the person. The person is a human being from the brand and what they actually create and how they're able to conquer the world and how they're able to ascend. That is not a natural thing. Everybody is not a powerhouse. Every woman does not require a man to probably be the backbone for her. But powerful women, talented women, inspirational, aspirational women, women that are anointed, women that are special. We're all special in different types of ways, but women that are special in a way that causes her to be in the forefront, women that are special that causes her to be on a main stage, the average man cannot deal with that. And if you want to excel and make it to your truest potential and literally shed that skin and become the butterfly that you're supposed to be, and this is another reason why I love butterflies. Mariah Carey also loves butterflies. She's always wearing butterfly rings and just butterflies. It's because I've always felt like I was in a cocoon state, you guys, my love bugs. And now I'm a butterfly. Like I'm starting to like spread my wings. I'm not really flying all over the place. I'm not soaring the way that I will be, not yet, but my wings, I have my wings now. And this is why you all see me wear butterfly earrings and necklaces. It's also symbolic. I think that is pretty. I'm very girly. I love hearts and butterflies and diamonds and sparkly things, but it is also symbolic. Like if you've ever followed me on Instagram, you'd see that I'd often put the emojis. First of all, I love a fairy, but that is also kind of butterfly, like it has wings, but I also would do like a shell, which represents, I would do a caterpillar, I would do a shell, which represents a cocoon, and then I would ultimately do a butterfly. And a lot of men cannot fuck with a woman in her butterfly phase. He wants you to stay a caterpillar so that he could feel big and that his ego and his manhood could be validated by you. Or they see that you're a butterfly, but they want to put you in a cage. And they want to be the only one that has access to that energy and that power. And they want to use it and harness it for themselves. We talk about this all the time. And people always say, oh, you ain't got no man. That's why you ain't got no ring. And I'll be like, yo, I don't have that because I wanted to do what I'm doing. And people cannot conceive of that because it doesn't compute. It doesn't match up with whatever we've been taught from children, especially as women, especially as melanin-rich women happen to be backbones of the whole entire fucking world. We have not been taught that we could literally have our life and do what we want to do with it. And we don't have to be bound by anybody or anything or any societal standards or any stereotypes. We are living on the leading edge right now. And I'm going to play this video again for those of you who are coming in right now. What's up, God's Anointed? Hey, Sheila. Hey, Sagittarius Goddess. Hey, Solitaire Wisdom. Hey, Lady Marie. I'm going to play it again because honestly, yes, God's Anointed, a man will hinder you, especially, and look at how Nick Cannon, in order for him to feel like a man, look at what he did. I say this to y'all all the time. A man will dog walk you. He will dick and dodge. He will cheat with other women because he does not feel valid in his manhood. He's broken inside. He doesn't feel confident. He doesn't feel strong. So the only way that he could feel valid as a man is to conquer a bunch of women. And this is why you see these men out here that be dicking and dodging. And this is why women that are special get dog walked the hardest, because a man has to level you. He has to bring you down to his level. He has to break you down. The only way a man knows how to do that is to go out and try to conquer other women, try to triangulate you with other women, try to embarrass you in front of other women, try to make it seem like you're not as fucking shiny and amazing as you actually are. They do this so that they can feel better within themselves. I'm telling y'all, we talk about this all the time. And Nick Cannon comes out and he makes the best example. This is the second time Nick Cannon has validated the things that I always say. He came out and said, oh, I could literally just be whatever you want me to be. I know how to manipulate women. You want a God-fearing man? I could do that. And I always talk about men being wolves in sheep's clothing. And they say, you need to choose better. We're not always choosing a demon. We're not always choosing somebody that's going to outright make us a single mother. Sometimes we really don't know, but they always want to just hold the woman accountable, and they don't ever shine a light on themselves and how they literally could entrap you and like bring you into their world and bring you down and drag you down and have you scrubbing the ground in the pits of fucking hell because they feel intimidated by you and they're jealous of you. I'm telling y'all, this happens. I have experienced this. And that is another reason why I'm so passionate. And men like to say, oh, she just bitter, she blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not necessarily bitter. However, I am a student of life. If I've learned things, I've gathered intel, I've went through the lessons, I've passed the grades, I've had to repeat grades over and over until I got the lesson. It is my duty as a woman that has specifically curated a platform for melanin-rich women. It is my job to talk to you all about this and to open up a floor for us to have these honest conversations, because these aren't things that we talk about. And when we do, they say we're lying, we're bitter, we're angry, we're argumentative, we're aggressive, don't nobody want us, we washed up, we hit the wall. And it's like, no, this is what a lot of women experience. I respect the fact that Nick Cannon got the fuck on and they divorced instead of him doing exactly what he's doing now while still being married, because that is what the average man will do in the real world. And rich ones too. They will feel exactly how Nick Cannon felt, and instead of getting a divorce and going out and making 12 children and having multiple women all over the place to make them feel whole as a man, they will stay with their wives and do this very thing. Ciao. I'm going to play it again.
Star in the world. My trajectory was here, and then hers, she's already in a different stratosphere. I would lay up at night thinking like, is this who I am? Am I Mariah's man?
Yeah.
Is that what my life is supposed to be? There's nothing wrong with it, but I'm like, this ain't,
you had to be a
ain't the
different version
hustler.
of yourself.
And then when you have children, your man shit is like, wait, I'm carrying the purse, the diaper bag, you know. I'm standing on the corner. I'm like, wait, you know, like she rocking being all the alpha that.
Well,
she
by the way,
is.
she deserves it. By the way,
I believe she needs a dude like that.
Yeah,
I'm just not that dude. Her and I never had problems.
Yeah,
never argued. Never even with me struggling in this space. Yeah. She's so understanding and so evolved and lives in her own world. That's the thing. When someone has their own world and you.
Do I not say this to you all, that you need to create your own world? Do I not tell you all the time, I don't have a man living with me because there's always a fucking man around? Okay, let's start there and get that fucking right. There is always a man around. I don't live with a man because I had to create my own world. When I did directly commune and really be with a man and allow a man to come into my space in that way, he was trying to tell me who I was supposed to be to better suit his world. And women like me, I had to create my own world. I was fucking miserable and extremely resentful living in a man's world. And a lot of women are walking around feeling exactly that way. But because we are so indoctrinated into this goddamn matrix, because we are so fucking burdened with the guilt and the shame of not being chosen by a man, we suffer in silence and we don't live a good life. We become ill. We're angry. We're miserable. We are overweight. We look broke, busted, and fucking disgusted. While the men that we allowed to choose us are flourishing in one way or the other. And cheating and dicking and dodging with a woman that we wish that we could be like. Instead of really fully stepping into ourselves and owning our power and using it for us and not allowing other people to trick us into giving it to them. And by other people, I mean these funky ass men. Not all, not all, not all.
You got to be a participant in that. You know what I mean? Like I'm main character. It was like muscle atrophy. I'm not being the dude that God put me on this earth to be. The love kept me there. Even, made it work so well because I was like, oh, you need somebody. You need a support system. You need somebody that don't want you for your money. You need somebody that's sincere. You need somebody that's willing to build a family and raise some, amazing kids together. And that was my goal. But then there was just something constantly in me like, I got it.
The man.
Yeah. I got married in my 20s still, you know what I mean, to the biggest star in the world.
And he was also young. But now he's older. And look at how he's choosing to live his life. And it's all because he's insecure. He has low self-esteem. And he's encapsulated in a time where he was with a woman that was bigger than him. And it eats him alive. And he's always, in his mind, he wants to measure up to Mariah Carey's status. You see how he said, I was with the biggest superstar in the world. She was over here. And my trajectory was here. So in his mind, conquering a bunch of women is what is helping him to be the man that he felt like he could not be when he was with Mariah Carey. Ain't that something? Roger said, that's a boy, not a man. Roger, I understand where you're coming from, but that is a man. And I'm not jacking the way we infantilize these grown men. These are grown adult men. We can't continue to infantilize and say, oh, that's not a man. Yes, it is. That's a man. Because women don't get to be girls when they're not doing the right thing in society. When they're not doing the right thing, you don't say that's not a grown woman. That's a girl. That's a little girl. You don't say that. That's not, we don't get the same. That's a grown man. Now you can be an evolved man on, but you're still a grown man. It's an eternal juvenile. That part, Sonya. When a woman values herself, she would never choose a man like this. Yeah. And that's something that we need to talk about too. Like, what does it mean to value yourself as a woman? How do you know that you value yourself? Of course, it has a lot to do with your lived experience and the people that you rendezvous with and, the things that you accept and how you allow people to treat you. However, on a deep, deep internal level, how do you know that you value yourself? How do you know that you feel worthy? How do you know that you have a healthy internal dialogue? How do you know? Speaking of being healthy and, mental illness, I want to play this clip. I hope that we don't get a strike, child, because it's from Zeus, but it's quick. Shouts out to Armand. Shouts out to the Armand Wiggins Show. I'm getting this off of his Instagram right now. And it's really quick. Let me make it smaller. I hope I don't get a copyright. I don't have time for that. If so, I'm gonna have to go back and we're gonna have to edit this part out. So I'm gonna just play it real quick so y'all can see, and hear what is about to be said. So this is Chrisean Rock and her sister Tesehki. So Tesehki has been accused of one of her nephews of, essay when she was a teenager. I believe the nephew said Tesehki was a teenager, probably 15, 16. And he said that Tesehki assaulted him, essayed him, and would, do inappropriate, sexual things with him. And he was a little boy. And I believe her nephew also mentioned that somebody else in the family did touch him and do inappropriate things to him as well. So it was not only Tesehki. Chrisean Rock then came out and said that Tesehki would, touch her and they would play house and do inappropriate things. And I'm not sure how much older than Chrisean Rock he is. Let me look right quick. Let me see how old is Tesehki because So it says Tesehki is 29, but then some people were saying that's a lie. She's not 29, but we don't really know. We just got to go by what Google is saying. So they're saying she's 29. And how old is Chrisean Rock? Chrisean Rock is 24. So that would mean that he was 5 years older than Chrisean. So Chrisean, this incident that Chrisean is talking about, Chrisean said she was 7 years old. So this would make Tesehki 12 years old at the time that this happened.
You made me eat your pussy.
You said what?
Remember when I was 7? You made me eat your pussy.
You said what?
Remember when I was 7? You made me eat your pussy.
You said what?
So y'all heard it. Chrisean Rock told Tesehki, when I was 7 years old, you made me go down on you. You made me go down. Trigger warning, trigger warning. Chrisean Rock told her sister Tesehki, when I was 7 years old, you made me go down on you and give you oral. And so this would be like child on child, essay. And Tesehki is 5 years older than Chrisean Rock. So when Chrisean was 7, Tesehki would be 12. A 12-year-old knows better. I'm not making any excuses. But if Tesehki was 8 or, younger, then I would feel like, okay, this is, she probably didn't understand what she was doing. But at 12 years old, you kind of know what you're doing. However, she was still a child. She was still a minor. So we have to keep that in mind. And usually when these things happen, it's because of learned behavior. And they did say that there was some type of, essay and molestation going on. I don't know if that's a trigger word in the algorithm. So I'm just going to say essay. They said that there was some essay going on amongst the siblings. There's 12 of them. The mom was a drug addict, allegedly, an alcoholic, allegedly. The father was an abusive. Chrisean said the father used to beat her mother really, really bad. Like he tied her mother to a tree one time and like just really wailed on her and really, really was super abusive. And then the dad wasn't there. And then they did a stint in a foster care system. And it was just really crazy. And, what is really getting people is that they grew up and Tesehki and Chrisean was really, really close. And Tesehki actually took Chrisean Rock in. And Chrisean Rock was living with Tesehki. And Tesehki was helping her through college. So this is what's throwing everybody for a loop. However, that multiple things, all of these things could exist at the same time, right? Kids do play house together. Kids do inappropriate things with each other. Family do it happens all the time. And a lot of the times we just sweep these things under the rug. And I think because it's an uncomfortable topic, especially because it's children involved. So it's like, how do you really chastise a child? What do you do in a situation like that when you know that a child has been inappropriate in an actual manner with another child? But this happens way more than you could ever imagine. Keke Palmer said that her older female cousin did sexual things with her. When I was a kid, one of my cousins would do things that was inappropriate to me. It was a boy cousin. And I didn't really understand that it was wrong because I thought my cousin was cute. It was very weird, but I knew that it was something that should not be happening. And I'm just being honest with y'all because we're human, and things happen. And of course, now that I'm grown, I'm like, whoa, that was way inappropriate and way out of line. And he was maybe like 2 years older than me. He was not that much older than me. Way more advanced. He knew, whatever. That's another story for another day. I'm only saying that to say that this is not something that is uncommon in the Black household. And I'm sure it happens in every household because I know Latinas that they outright are into incest. My great granny, her best friend, her name was Miss Bermudez. She was married to her first cousin, Mr. Roberto. Mr. Roberto and Miss Bermudez were first cousins and they were married and they had like 3 or 4 children together. And they were a family and they were first cousins. In the Latin community, they actually get into relationships and marry each other. It's like a whole thing with incest. And I'm not saying once again that these things are okay and that it's normal, but it has been normalized amongst minors because it's like, what do you do with a child? Like, do you send them to jail? Do you call the police? Or do you just try to say, hey, that's not okay. You can't do that. That's wrong. You know what I mean? And I think as adults, when it happens with children, you don't know how we're not equipped with dealing with things like that. So we just say they're just kids. You know, kids don't really understand what they're doing. But Tesehki being 12 years old, she might be older, I don't know. But from what Google says, Tesehki was 12 years old. So she had to have known better than a 7-year-old or 8-year-old or even like a 9-year-old, you know, because you really don't understand. But especially like 6, 7, 8, you don't really know. But 12, 13, you understand way more than a 7-year-old would what sex is and what, you know, is inappropriate and what you should be doing. And you have a little bit more of an understanding of boundaries. I would say so. However, if your boundaries were constantly violated as a child, then you don't understand boundaries or you think things are normal as a child. I'm not a child psychologist. I'm just speaking from things that I experienced myself, from things that my friends have experienced, from things that other family members have experienced, from things that I've heard other celebrities talk about, and from things that people in real life talk about, you know? And Army Green said, damn, they was freaky. No, it's not about being freaky. It's about being abused. It's about trauma. It's about systemic abuse. It's about generational abuse. And it's not okay. However, in a situation like this, when they were both minors, what do you do? I don't know. How do you rectify this? I'm not saying. Tesehki said, so there was another clip. I'm not going to play it because I don't want to get a copyright. I took a chance just playing this because I really needed y'all to see this for context purposes so we could like have a conversation. And I think I might open the call lines after because I want to know like what do you guys think about this? Tesehki was 12 and Chrisean was 7. They were both minors. The family said that there was abuse going on amongst other family members. Tesehki's nephew came out and he spoke about her touching him and doing inappropriate things with him. And his mother also confirmed, you know, my son told me this. I believe my son, he's been saying this. They didn't just start saying this when they were like famous. However, now that they have a name, you know, they got a platform. They could get on Instagram. They could say it. They could get on TikTok. They could get on YouTube and say it. But these were things that the family alleges was already something that had come out. So it's not something that's so swept under the rug, you know, or like whatever the case. But I feel like would Chrisean have come out and said this if Tesehki was not on baddies and if Tesehki was not getting some shine and if Tesehki was like her star wasn't starting to rise? Like, is there like an underlying like jealousy there, you know, because Tesehki said that this is defamation of character and she said she's gonna sue Chrisean and Chrisean is gonna go back to jail because she's lying on her and Chrisean is like, I'm not lying. So but the thing is, things like this does happen, and sometimes when you're a child, you don't remember all of the things that you did, or you don't think that it was anything wrong, or you don't understand that whoever you're doing those things to, even though y'all both kids, you're affecting them in a certain type of way. This is why you got to watch your kids around other kids. You cannot just think, oh, they just kids are playing. No, this is another reason. Whenever I'm around kids, I don't have no kids, but if I'm in a house full of kids and it gets too quiet, I am probably one of the only ones outside of maybe like one of my aunts that'll go and check and see what the fuck is going on. Some other parents, I see them, they will have their kids upstairs in a bedroom somewhere and nobody even goes to check on the kids. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Like, why are they so quiet? Once kids get quiet, they into some shit. I will go and check. I'm not knocking on no door. I'm busting through the door. I'm going to go check. I've witnessed parents not even go and check on their kids. They don't even care. It's just like out of sight, out of mind. And I'm like, yo, kids could be doing anything. Anything could be happening. Like, it's very scary. And I saw another woman, I saw her on TikTok and she was crying profusely because she said one of her nieces or somebody was doing something to her baby. Like, she came in the bathroom and her baby had her pamper off and the niece was naked or something was going on. But they were small children. And she's like, something has to be happening for my niece because what is she doing? How does she even know anything about this? This is just very, very touchy, you guys. Like, it's hard to talk about, and you know, even to like try to mind myself and mind my words, and we can't use certain trigger words It is not an easy subject to talk about because once again, they were children. It's not like Tesehki was an adult and this was a minor. And then that's, but either way, if this did happen, I feel like airing it out on Zeus Network for the baddies is not going to resolve anything, especially if Tesehki is in denial if it did happen, especially if it did not happen the way that Chrisean recalls it, because Chrisean was 7. Who knows? But they need family therapy. They need family therapy because going on the baddies and trying to get a check to say this about your sister when y'all both was kids, I don't believe that that's the way to go. I don't believe that that's going to resolve anything. But, they're clout demons. They really do have a clout demon riding them, especially people that will get up there and fight and cuss their family out and bust their mama over the head with a bottle for $1. That's a clout. That's a demon. That's a demonic spirit when you will sell your soul. This is what we're watching, people that have sold their souls on television, doing strange things for some change and doing whatever by any means necessary to never have to go back to the hoods of Baltimore. And I don't even know. I don't even know. Something happened because Chrisean keeps bringing it up, but it's learned behavior. Exactly, California. That's what I'm saying. It is learned behavior. I don't think that children just do these things and they haven't seen something. They haven't been overexposed to something. Maybe they were exposed to adult content too early. Maybe an adult was literally doing something to them. But like I said, they said that the family has a history of SA. So I don't know I don't know. How do you even rectify this? Like, I don't know. Hey, son, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, because I'm not, I don't play that shit. Y'all not about to be around me all quiet and shit with the door closed. I don't play that. I don't play that with the kids. If I see you doing something that even looks remotely inappropriate, I'm going to be like, hey, what are you doing? That's inappropriate. Stop doing that. When anybody else could be around and act complacent or act like they don't hear, they dumb, deaf, blind, and mute, I'm always on guard because I know that sometimes kids don't understand. So you have to teach them, and you have to, even if you got to tell them the same things over and over and over again, you have to do that. You can't be like, oh, they're just kids. No, kids become teenagers and teenagers become adults. And those type of behavioral patterns continue on throughout your life. It don't just go away. Because if a guy says it, it's like you man up. She's making a man out of him, and uncles and dads will praise that type of essay. It's Sheila, and that is not okay. Kids are sneaky, exactly. And your other kids will expose your kids to some shit just because you feel like, oh, it's not an adult. No, other kids be overexposed. They be getting traumatized. Things be happening, and they go and they get around other kids and they do exactly what they learned, and it's scary. Nick Cannon explained why women shouldn't date and marry down. That part, Cynthia G. Yes. Exactly. And he also he made me feel a little more valid because I be getting shamed for not having a husband, and I be like, I wanted to do what I'm doing now, and I tried it with a man, and men are too fucking needy. They're way too needy. There's a history of alcoholism and abuse in the whole family, though. No, Diddy was once a kid. Yeah. Same. This little boy said my daughter was his girlfriend, and my husband was like, no, she's not. Mind you, they are 7. You both are so true. Yeah, this is so true. My friend's son showed my son a prawn site. Exactly, Novella. We give kids a pass and we act like they're all so innocent and they don't know anything and they don't know what's going on. Children could be very predatory as well, and it's very, very scary out here. That's another reason why I was like, I don't know if I could have a kid. It seems like it's hard to like keep a child safe and keep a child innocent. And to protect the child is very hard. And because you got to protect them from family, you got to protect them from, sometimes you got to protect them from their other parents. Sometimes you got to protect them from teachers. You got to protect them from friends. You got to protect them from other kids. It's a lot to protect children. I remember how to go get it as a child. Yes, it was out of control. Yes. Children learn what they live, and the abuse can abuse too. Exactly. Everyone, yes, from themselves to exactly. Talking about how to go get it. When I was in kindergarten, the guy that I eventually ended up losing my V card to, he would like hunch me and like kiss me, and we were in kindergarten. I remember being in the cubbies, like getting my coat, and he would push me to get on top of me and start hunching me. We were 5 years old. 5. it's crazy. And then especially now, like kids have so much access with the internet and with these devices. It's just it's scary. You have to really, really parent your children. You cannot just have your kids out here letting them go spend the night at anybody's house. You gotta even watch what kids you allow to come and spend the night at your house. Child, I don't know. I don't know. It's way too many actual deviants out here that be into every category. Yep. Yes, had to go get it. Was, oh my God. Police, doctors. It's crazy. It really is. And I just, I honestly, I feel like they need family therapy. Like doing this on Zeus is not, it's not the vibe. You got to be really careful with kids. Kids need a lot of love. They need a lot of attention. They need a lot of guidance, and having children, in poverty, and having children when you're a drug abuser, like you are literally setting your kid up to be fucked up out here. You really are. You can't take care of your kids. Putting kids in a system, it's a dangerous. Kids are getting trafficked. It's so dangerous. It's so scary. You can't even trust cousins. Exactly. You can't. It's so scary. That's why I'm saying I be thinking, like, what am I gonna do with a kid? I feel like people are gonna be thinking I think my child is all that, because I don't know that I'm gonna let my kid go anywhere until like they really could talk to me and be like, mommy. And as they're developing and growing, I'm going to teach them boundaries. If you don't want to hug a person, you don't have to. You know what I mean? If you don't want somebody to touch you, tell them, you let me know. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy out here. It's crazy. It's scary. It really is. It really is. Speaking of, taking care of children and keeping your children alive, we're gonna head on over to these TikTok streets. I want to show you guys this video. I'm gonna show you a series of videos. Well, I'm gonna show you two that I saved, and then we're gonna head to her page to check it out. So there's this clear woman that got married to a black, broke, dusty, busted, and disgusted man. So they got together during the pandemic, right? And she had two daughters, and he had one son that seems to be a little bit on the autistic side. And this woman made this post about the son. She kept saying, "Oh, I want to go viral. I can't believe my kids are not viral yet." And she made a post about the son, and she kept saying, "Oh, his BM. I'm grateful that she brought him into the world." And she kept saying BM, and I'm like, is she saying baby mother, or does that mean black mother? It had a racist undertone to it. And I'm like, this is a recipe for fucking disaster. She got them kids, 5 kids, and a 6 on the way. Well, she got 4 kids, because her and the man, they had 1 kid so far, and she's pregnant with 1. And they live in a 1 fucking bedroom apartment. Let me just play this. What's up, y'all? What's up, Rihanna? Let me play this, because this got me fucked up, y'all. I was like, this cannot, like, what? Birth mother. Okay, son, because I'm like, what is it? Look at this, y'all.
Welcome back, y'all. Come spend a wholesome night with the Brazilian Jenkins. We started off with our typical nighttime routine of making sure everything gets cleaned up. Unfortunately, the belt keeps going out on our vacuum, so we just go ahead and use the hose attachment. Got the floor swept and mopped in the bed area, and got the beds back down.
Did y'all see the bed area? It was a foam mattress in the kitchen. Did y'all see that? Look at, that's the little boy they got vacuuming, the black one.
Bedtime. I wanted to cut out some extra time to go through both of my son's toy boxes and get rid of some stuff that they've already outgrown. Now, have you know, my son asked me if he could take over vacuuming. He said he really wanted to give it a try. While going through the toy bins, I noticed there was a bunch of newborn toys that my son had barely ever had interest in, so they were barely used. Maybe my daughter might have some interest, so we'll go ahead and put them aside for her. Vacuum the area back up and go ahead and put the rug back down. After I was finished resetting the kids area with them, I went back into mine and my husband's room. I that drawer of newborn toys for my daughter. And then me and the kids worked on writing down our manifestations. Little intervention to get the toddler back his mattress so he can jump on it. I wanted to give my kids a little razzle-dazzle magic feel. So I brought out my sage and let the kids both have a chance to hold it. After some reading and writing, I did the hair care for the night. My older son asked for me to cut his hair tomorrow, so we went ahead and left it for the night. Y'all, I promise my toddler was fine right there. My boy just doesn't like hair time. Thank you for spending the night with us. We'll see y'all in the next video. Welcome back, y'all. Come spend a wholesome night with the Brazilian.
Okay. All right. Now let me show y'all this next video, and then we're going to talk about this right quick. Look at this. Look at what they got that baby sleeping on. That is a toddler in the motherfucking kitchen. And notice her and her husband, they have the bedroom, but they got the kids sleeping in the kitchen and in the goddamn living room next to the outside door. These are small children. Do you know how dangerous that is? To have little kids sleeping next to the outside door and sleeping in the kitchen near knives and household appliances. What if one of those kids got up and tried to make something in the middle of the night and open a knife drawer? And then the little boy, his son, with another woman, is allegedly a little autistic. What if he has episodes and opens the outside door and wanders out into the street while they're tucked in their room comfortably with a TV and a PS5, because he has a PS5, making another goddamn baby? Like, what is, like, are y'all kidding me right now? Why wouldn't you give the kids the room? First of all, y'all met during the pandemic. Y'all have 4 years to get in a better position. Y'all gonna have the nerve to have another baby, to add another baby, a toddler, and then get pregnant again in a 1-bedroom apartment with the kids sleeping on a damn floor. This looks like a Shake Shack in motherfucking Mexico somewhere. Shouts out to my Mexicans. It's given third world country. And I'm not ever trying to knock a person while they're down, because everybody could fall on hard times. But this is not just falling on hard times. This is being selfish and irresponsible. I wish the fuck I would be married to a man and he has a child and I got 2 kids and we all, my 2 kids and your 1 kid, we in a 1-bedroom apartment, and I'm going to have another, and then I'm going to get pregnant again and we still in a 1-bedroom apartment. That's what they were saying. I saw them on live, and they kept saying, oh, you know, people was in the comments saying, we calling CPS, we calling CPS. It's just out of control. They just want a comfortable place so that they could screw and continue to have kids. I'm just like, what is wrong with the world? Why would you do that? Why would you bring children into a situation like this? And how selfish could you be that you would not even have your kids in the bedroom? That's not even safe. It's dangerous to have your kids out next to the door. Like, what the hell is going on? And look at that black man with his white queen. Look at that. Now let's go to her page. This is them.
I just wanted to show him off because he's really cool, really awesome. He makes my life better, and I love him a lot. So this is my best friend. I just wanted to show him off because he's really cool, really awesome. He makes my life better, and I love him a lot.
Where's Cynthia G at? This is also could be on one of her episodes of Who They Really Choose, because look at what she looked like. Look at what she looked like. They was on live and people was asking that man, why you not at work? He was like, oh, I made more money in 3 hours than y'all did being on this live. And I'm a black man, so I'm used to people hating on me. And she was like, oh, they're going to think you're a dealer. Don't say that. They're going to think you're a dealer. Why would we just automatically think he's a dealer unless y'all doing some illegal shit? And y'all stupid asses want to go viral so bad, people are going to start digging up in your ass, especially if you got children sleeping on a goddamn floor next to the door. People better be careful what they wish for. You praying to go viral. I could see if you was just a single white female living in squalor. Ma'am, you have 4 children and about to have 5. This is like the 3rd video we seen with one of these black men taking one of these clear women and pushing them into poverty, pushing them straight into poverty. Remember the guy that had the woman living, the clear woman living in a tent and got her pregnant? Remember the video I showed y'all of the black man with the clear woman, and they was at McDonald's, could barely afford a $1 burger. And he was saying, oh, she gonna sell her cell phone so we can have some food. Why she got to sell her phone? It was another black man, but he was with a young black girl, got her pregnant and had her living out on the street because his mother put them out. Like, what is going on? But yet black women are the problem, though. We the problem, but they go every goddamn where, baby mama these women to fuck out and have them in poverty. I just cannot. You cannot make this up, because what in the hell is going on here? At least it seems like they're like feeding the kids. Okay. What? Are you serious? I just cannot imagine living in a 1-bedroom with more than one other person for more than 3 months, because I'm gonna need my own space after a short while. But living in a 1-bedroom with 4 kids and one on the way is diabolical. Diabolical. Oh my God. And they got a cat. Oh my God. And they got a motherfucking cat, bitch.
6 going on 7, living in a 1-bedroom apartment. As the kids grow older, that means as you can read in the caption above, we're a family of 6 going on 7, living in a 1-bedroom apartment. As the kids grow older, that means we constantly have to adapt our environment to give them more means for privacy and extra space. When outside our environment appears cluttered, disorganized, what have you. But quite frankly, after making do for nearly 3 years now, I have nothing but a grateful spirit for the roof over our head. Generally, the instant judgment me and my husband receive, why have so many kids if you don't have enough space for them? See, my perception is judgment comes from a place of not having the experience. When you've experienced enough, you generally don't judge people. I can tell you after everything I've been through in the past 3 years, there's very little I have to judge people. I would be lying if
I know this funky bitch ain't just get up here and say we judging her because we don't have no experience. I don't ever want to experience living in a 1-bedroom with a husband and 5 kids. I don't ever want that experience. What in the what? We judging you because we ain't got no experience? Bitch, please.
If I said there wasn't a point in my life that I was so naive that I might have judged a poor person based off their appearance. And like I said, I have learned a lot. I generally look like I'm roughing it, but that's because our kids come first. I do everything I can to keep our environment clean and tidy. When it comes down to it, I could shove everything my kids have in 1 bedroom of some of these houses.
They put the kids first, but you're not putting your kids first. You a selfish asshole. First of all, you should have had 2 bunk beds in that bedroom, and you and your husband should have been in the living room at the very least. You moving up. You do this every day? You think she does this every day, or she just let the kids sleep wherever on the floor, wherever, and she's just doing this for content? Because who's moving a table and doing that every single night while pregnant to be with a funky ass nigga? Bitch, take me to Petco. All I want to experience out of this is the damn cat. Give me the cat, and everything else could go, bitch.
As I see, and it would really look like nothing. We try to teach our kids to take care of what they have, be grateful for what we have, we keep praying and pushing for the growth that we want. Appreciate y'all watching. See you in the next video. As you can read in the caption above, we're a family of 6 going on 7, living in a 1-bedroom apartment. As the kids grow older, that means we constantly have to adapt our environment to give them more means for privacy and extra space. When outside our environment appears cluttered, disorganized.
Deshawnay just started going viral like in the last 2 or 3 days. She had like 3,000 followers when I saw her literally like last night. And then now today she has how many? 25,000 within a day. All because of the videos of her showing her family. And this video is what made her go viral.
Welcome back, y'all. It comes been a wholesome night with.
This got 1 million views. It made her go viral. And now people supporting her. She got an Amazon wish list. And they sending gifts and stuff. So I guess the people gonna help her get out of that 1 bedroom. But not the man that she chose, because he would have had her and 25 kids up in that 1 bedroom.
Hey y'all, your girl did it again in another viral video, but woo, these days people love to be hating. And honestly, I only have one thing to say to those people. Y'all are entitled to your opinion, and there's a key word in that phrase. I really feel like people just don't even think before they make some of these comments, because I think, quite honestly, a lot before I do anything. My husband and myself thoroughly thought through how much hate we were going to receive for posting and being honest about our living situation. But if I'm being real with you, the folks whose opinions would actually matter, like, say, our apartment manager and the city in which we live in, all of the kids' teachers, really anybody who matters, knows that me and my husband have 4 going on 5 kids, and we are living in a 1-bedroom apartment. Of course, that is not ideal, but not ideal to whose standard? Not everybody has the same opinion of what their housing should look like. In fact, our dreams lie around the potential of one day owning a tiny home. Don't know about the whole tiny home community? Look into it. It's really cool. Whether you choose to agree with our lifestyle or not, that's just it. It's our lifestyle. I could personally never come at another mama who I could see is just doing her absolute best and making the best of the situation in which she's in. And again, that's on you if you want to. It won't stop the constant grind and motivation that me and my husband have to keep this going. You see, we have a whole plan, a whole lot of dreams to continue. If we were to sit and dwell on the hate, that would just take from the time we can be productive. I've heard plenty of stories of people coming from the bottom and making it to the top. The beauty of this is we get to show our progress. We get to show our journey. And whether you see it or not, we've actually come quite a ways. We keep open communication with our children about all of our journey. And whether you choose to believe this or not, they actually are happy and grateful for everything we go through. We're a tight-knit family. We enjoy being close. We look forward to every growth opportunity that God has in the plans for us. Welcome and hi to all of our new followers. Thank you for watching. We'll see you all in the next video.
I don't think that people are hating on you. I think that you are fucking delusional, and this is just ridiculous. Nobody's hating. Look, she's been trying to get at it for a while, and now her numbers are starting to go up because people looking to see, like, who the fuck are these people? What is going on? Child, I don't know. Oh, I wanted to show y'all the video that she made with the little boy. The guy's son. Let me see if I can find it. But she been wanting to go viral. She be like, she would write like, "Oh, why are my kids not viral yet? Oh, why I only got this many views on my videos?" Now they about to be getting TikTok money. She in a creative fund. I guess you gotta exploit yourself and live in squalor. Oh, this is what I wanted to show y'all. So you see, it says, "To the BM that brought my son into the world, I thank you for bringing him into this world, but I will never forgive you for chugging while my little man was just trying to develop in the womb. I thank Jesus his daddy genes protected him from more damage. Blended family, don't drink while pregnant. Choose life, never give up. I watch the struggles my son has to overcome on a daily due to his BM drinking." So I guess son said birth mother. I thought it was black mother, baby mother. I didn't know what that meant. While she was pregnant with him, he fights through so many obstacles he never should have had to. She just let go of her habits so he could grow and thrive while in utero. But he's a fighter and he's got his daddy's beastly genetics. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Beastly? Did she mean to say beastly? Did she just call him a beast? Hold up. She said, but he's a fighter and got his daddy's beastly genetics to boost his abilities to become whoever he desires. Nothing will stop my boys. Thanks for choosing me as mommy buddy. We're gonna fight this world together. I don't know how I feel about this, child. This is just exactly beastly genetics. I'm not the only one. What the fuck she mean beastly? What do she mean beastly? What? Hey, Mr. Monroe. Why couldn't he go to another family member? I don't know, but beastly got me fucked up. She got me all the way fucked up saying beastly genetics. Beastly mean the superior. I don't give a damn. But a clear woman calling anybody black beastly in any type of way does not sit right with me. I don't think that's okay. And to even exploit, like, that's not your biological kid. Like, why are you up here saying that he beastly? Like, what the fuck? Thank you, Sam, for the super sticker. Notice how you never see stories of black men elevating the lives of black men elevating the lives of their preferences. They're offering them the same struggle that they offer black women. That part, but they swear it's us. And a million more of us is employed than them. I did a live on that earlier. We actually are leading in the workforce as far as women go, and they are not. They are on the decline as far as other demographics and other races of men. But we are at the top. We're more employed than any other race of women. Yet they say that we broke, busted, disgusted. We too masculine. We ain't got no choice. I don't like this. This is making me feel some type of way. Not it means Mandango. I cannot. No. Oh my God. The BM allows male women to talk like this. Because why would she say beastly genetics? That shit is, I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like that at all. That just made me feel some type of way. Not we all going through her video. Exactly. We are. Been here for hours. To the black man, not to the birth mother, not to the woman. And why are you exposing your son's business like that? This his mom and his business, nothing to do with you. Very odd. Exploiting him for views is crazy. Daddy's beastly genetics. Yeah, that shit was out of order. And then I saw somebody else say that she used to hashtag African kids. Like, what the fuck is this bitch is? What is going on? What's going on, child? Look, she been wanting to. TikTok algorithm be worse than W2ing with them low life co-workers you watch get all the credit. Because tell me why I have crap views and better content than half this app. Child. I don't know, y'all. I do not know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But this, I don't know, y'all. Cause this don't sound. Something is not right in the water with this family. I don't know what's about to happen. I don't know what the hell is about to go on. She just called him an 8, right? It feels like, why would the fuck would you use the term beastly? That just really, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like it at all. I'm gonna drop the link for a little bit. If you want to call in, you got a couple minutes. You can tell me what you think about this. Yeah, you could touch on any of the topics. You could touch on Nick Cannon and Mariah. You could talk about what happened with Chrisean Rock and Tesehki, or you could speak on what we just saw, child. Because like I said, I'm not ever here to get down on someone when they're on hard times, but I just don't think if I was in a 1-bedroom and I was married, that I would be having more children and not trying to work with what we have to get us out of. First of all, I'm not getting married to no nigga that's gonna have me living in 1 bedroom with fucking 4 kids, 3 kids, 2 kids, 1 kid. A kid needs their own space. I definitely got something to say about Nick. So he's manimal, right? Novella, like, what are we doing here? Beastly jeans? Like, what the fuck is going on? And then we always give these people a pass because we're like, oh, they didn't mean it like that. Oh, no, they meant it exactly the fuck how they said it. I don't know what's worse, living in a storage room. Yeah, that part. / homeless with a sorry black man. Well, it's all terrible. These men, they got these women out here homeless, pregnant, destitute, broke, busted, and disgusted. It's terrible. Hey, Rihanna. And they shame me because I ain't got no damn kids. They be, oh, she ain't got no kids. Don't nobody want to. Bitch, I'd rather have a cat than to be in squalor looking like I'm living in Tijuana, Mexico with a nigga and multiple kids. Hey, Storm.
Hey, Love Jones. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm not going to take too long. I just wanted to say, first off, to that white lady, you're a cunt. And you're very unattractive, and you've been thrown away by your own race.
Oh my God.
You're not sexy. You're not fly. You're not fabulous. You're not important.
Oh.
Your very womb has bred nothing but mediocrity and toxicity.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
And
Did
your
you have
pussy should be fumigated.
oh my God.
No shade. No shade.
Why would you unload the clip on that lady like that?
I'm just saying, she's a cunt. Um moving
Jesus.
on moving on to Nick. Nick the dick, community dick, apparently. Um my honest opinion after hearing what he had to say, I think that Nick is still Nicholas. I feel like Nicholas is still very insecure and has never been comfortable with who he is, or has even, I don't even think he's ever really truly known who he is.
Mm.
He didn't even become cool with black men until he started being like a Dusty, tattooing himself head to toe, and having a bunch of baby mamas. Before then, he was always like corny. He was just always a joke.
That's true. They used to say he was lame. They definitely thought he was lame.
So between being lame, um, between being lame and then having like 4 different religions, he was a Jew, he was a Muslim, he was a Moor. Now he's a poly Christian, lying, deceiving. You see what I'm saying? It's like, remember he wore that turban for a while.
I thought that was just for fashion. He was actually practicing the religion. Jesus.
You know, yeah. He went from a Jew, then he was a Moor, then he was a Muslim, and now he's a poly Christian.
What is a poly Christian?
He'd say he loved God, but he lies about being a Christian because he know they can get the panties.
Oh yeah.
But he loved God, but he don't lie on God to get the panties. Whatever.
Oh my God.
So
Terrible.
So if we just being real, he was with Mariah and he felt insecure because she was who she was. But nigga, she was that when you proposed to her, when you met her. So did you get with Mariah just to try to dim her light? Did you think that you could dim her light?
Or that she would dim her light for him because too many women do that.
Well, I'm glad she didn't. I mean, he's a C-level comedian who doesn't even own his own brand and was ready to self-delete within 48 hours after he pissed off them people.
Ooh.
And has been on his knees groveling and apologizing, samboing and shaking and shimmying.
Ooh. Storm, you are out of order tonight.
I'm so sick because I'm sitting here listening to him saying, well, you know, Mariah wasn't alpha and I just couldn't be behind. I guess he's saying he felt beta, but when you really listen to it, she was super nurturing, she was super understanding. So she actually wasn't making you feel anyway, nigga. This was your own ego and your own insecurities.
And do you remember when he said he was sick? He was like, Mariah would make me soup. She would take care of me. He was like, the Mariah Carey would take care of me when I was sick. And he also said we never had any arguments. We never had any issues. So you just really
you ruined your marriage. You ruined your family, and you ruined your legacy to be a baby daddy with whores.
Yep. That's exactly what he did.
You were arguably with the greatest voice of all time. Now I know y'all go between Whitney, Celine, Mariah. I'll let y'all argue that because I ain't no vocalist. But you had the baddest in the game. She actually still toned herself down because a true alpha don't give a fuck about your feelings, bitch. And nurtured you.
Yep.
And really gave you room to grow. And instead of you stepping up to the plate, you wanted to screw and impregnate low-hanging plastic Hollywood whores.
that he could control, though. That he's better than. Because he said it. Mariah Carey was better than him, and he could not fucking take it. He hated it. He hated being in her shadow, I guess, or being Mariah Carey's husband. You know, and he said that he's like, am I Mariah Carey's husband? Like, is this what my life is? Like, is this who I'm gonna be? He couldn't take that.
That's a shame. But then he still wasted that woman's time, because even though she was a wife, she's gonna forever be tied to Nick Cannon, who got 14 kids by 35,000 women.
And I feel like he did that intentional too.
Oh my God, the DDG of them all.
They do these things on purpose. Like, bitch, I'm going to humble you in one way or another. Like, I have to bring you down to my level a couple notches. I have to make you. This is what. Not all. I'm holding up my sign, y'all, but y'all just can't see. Men do this to women. They ruin your reputation. They triangulate you with other fucking women that you would never even. They would never be. Those women are forever tied to Mariah Carey. They have her children. The Mariah Carey's children are the siblings of these random whores forever.
Half siblings. I make that very clear.
Half, but still, could you imagine? Mariah Carey is like, I gotta share my what?
Well, if you remember a few years back, she went to court and was like, I might as well just get full custody because he's not even coming to see the kids.
And I don't blame her. I Lord forgive me, but like,
I just, you know, and a lot of us as black children have black men like that as fathers. Like, I mean, at least he got a little bit of coin, but like men who just didn't really want to step up to the plate and just said, okay, I'm gonna just go hang with the whores.
Look at what Neo did.
Right, but why have my biggest thing is, if I'm just gonna hang with the whores, why have children? Just stay single, stay unattached, and then you're not hurting anybody.
Because, you know, when you have children, that means that you have access forever.
You forever got those ties.
And maybe not you, but other men do want quote unquote legacy, you know, outside of what they're supposed to build and create for themselves. They want to have offspring to carry on their name and to help them in old age. And, you know, when somebody said Nick had all them kids because he got lupus and all of that other stuff to heal his
Oh my God. They all got lupus, don't they? I ain't even going.
Yeah, Neo look a mess.
Neo look a mess. Okay. Even with Neo, like, and it's no shade to his 3 girlfriends. There's no shade to them. But these look like bitches he found off of Figueroa. Like,
ooh,
you know, like I don't know what the equivalent to Figueroa is in New York City, but like, you know, like they look like he just picked up 3 prostitutes off the corner. Like this is what you left your wife for?
Ladies of the night, they do look like prostitutes for real. They really do.
Let me tell you something, ladies. Can't nothing keep a man from the woman he want to be with, not even his fucking children. That just goes to show you. Yeah. It just goes. Like, I'm seeing them in the pool and they got their tongue stick, and I'm just like, these look like, I mean, they look like their nightly rate is $50. Like,
oh my God, not Backpage.
They literally, no, worse, Craigslist Ooh. Casual encounters.
Oh. Oh my God, I can't. You got me hollering. I cannot.
I'm just looking at this shit like, but like, you left your wife and your small kids for this? You took you and your big ass head and all your problems to go.
Was calling him Diddy Jr. and cussing him out.
That's the other baby mama. She said she'll beat his ass. I said, damn, she sounds like she got hands. Okay. I forgot that. But it was just like literally his girlfriend. What's the sisters from the Proud Family?
The sisters from the Proud family.
You know, like the three, like they're blue.
I do know. I don't know their names, but I know who you're talking about.
That's what his girlfriends look like. No
Oh
shade.
my God. I cannot.
No shade. No shade. No shade.
Oh my God. Not the three sisters of the Proud family. Jesus Christ.
I'm looking at this like this is bad. And you know what? They don't even have enough couth to wait till their children get grown before they go do that.
They don't give a damn. And my whole thing too is like the internet is forever. Like I mean, you know, we wow out and we do certain things, but if I had children, I would never, you know, be out here, especially present day. And how old are his eldest? They're like teenagers or at least tweens at the very least.
They would be teenagers, yeah. Yeah.
I would be so disgusted if I open up my Instagram or whatever and see my father out there like that.
Be like, damn, this what my father left my mama for, to go. Like, and then it's just like these dudes be like in their 40s still trying to live 18. It almost looks as if like he's trying to prove something. Like, what are you trying to prove?
That's what the people were saying, but they said that we hating and we jealous and that's what men get money for. That's the living a dream. Men get money so that they can have multiple women.
But when is enough enough? Like, I enjoy sex like anybody else, but like, how much sex do you need? Like, what is it? When is enough enough? Like, she gonna do the same thing the next bitch gonna do. So,
like I said, I feel like men that's chasing their masculinity, it seems like the only way they could feel valid is to conquer a bunch of women. That's what it gives me. Like, they only feel valid in their manhood once they've conquered a bunch of women. Because I guess other men look at other men like, oh, he get all the bitches. He that man, he that nigga, you know? Oh, I found the video of them. Let me pull it up.
okay.
That's what it's given, right? Like you said, like they have something to prove. Everybody's been saying that they're unattractive and lame. So now they got a bag, they got some clout. So this is what they out here doing. I can't play it, the noise.
Got music, yeah.
But look at this. Like, what? They look like they went to somebody's basement to get ass shots. Like, I
literally. I mean, and I know they let that nigga do whatever to him.
Honestly, they don't even. Oh, God forgive me. I don't like to talk about women's looks, but I wouldn't look at them and even say like, "Oh, they're pretty." Like, it don't even. It just gives BBL.
It gives BBL. It gives slow bus. It gives my mother never loved me.
Yep, and he's 45, and this is what he doing.
and keep in mind, he got all them kids. He got all that child support to pay, alimony. How much money they think gonna be fucking left for them?
I don't know. He on stage with a silky, shiny sequins jumpsuit, trying to do shows, sweat it out. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea, but child.
They look at the mess. I mean, just like, what is this? You supposed to hide this shit. You ain't supposed to do this shit in public.
I don't know. This is crazy.
And what she think she doing? That's not sexy.
I moved it so y'all could see the bottom. Like, he grabbing the ass. They sleep together too. You could tell they all sleeping with each other.
But you supposed to get this out your system in your youth.
Maybe he's having they would say 50 is midlife, but for a man's life expectancy is a little shorter than women. So 45 is midlife.
Child,
maybe he's having a midlife crisis. I don't know.
This is, yeah, I don't know. It's just a bad look. You know, when people can say, "Oh, well, Storm, how you living?" I don't have any children. Like, and I'm not parade. You know, like no, like that's Neo was not a child. No, he's not. He was always funny looking.
Mm-mm. Oh, so before you go, quickly, what do you think about Tesehki and Chrisean? And Chrisean saying that Tesehki, made her do goofy whoop when she was 7, and them airing that out on Zeus.
You know what? They had already said that because on social media, because one of the brothers had said that they need family therapy. I mean, they was all kids. I'm not making no excuse for it, but they all was getting molested, and then they all started molesting each other. Yeah.
I said the same thing.
You can't do nothing but fix that with family therapy. They so fucked up. It's crazy.
And to do that on Zeus, I'm just like, ugh.
Well, see, she didn't even want her sister to get on, and 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 Chrisean know she was wrong when she set up her friends to fight her sister, knowing she didn't even want to fight her sister.
Mm-hmm. She's scared. That's why she was holding that baby when she said that, because Tesehki would have went off in her face.
Holding that baby for dear life. Do you hear me?
Yes, because it's like, girl, put him down. You do not need to keep rocking that baby while you're having this conversation. But she knew that she would not jump on her while she had that baby in her arms. She used that baby like a shield.
Sure did. She ain't that slow. She ain't that slow. I don't know, man. The crazy thing though, like Tesehki got on that show and I started to like her more than Chrisean.
I never really watched, like, I feel like I watched a few episodes with my brother's girlfriend. She had me watching that. But I never really watched it on my own. And I think that musically, Tesehki is talented from what I saw and what I heard. Like, she has a lot of talent musically. She's way more talented than Chrisean.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck Chrisean be singing about.
I don't know either. I have no idea. She had one song that was like a bop, but that was because of Blueface. So do you think, so Chrisean now act like she's so saved, but Blueface said he's getting out. Did he say he's getting out in July? I don't know.
I think so. June or July. She gonna be creaming on that cock as soon as he gets out.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Like, do you feel like she's gonna go back to him, or she gonna still say, "Oh, I don't want that out of my life. It's for God."
She gonna put that cottage cheese coochie on him as soon as he get. Let me tell you something. He gonna get out. He ain't even gonna take a shower good. She gonna be riding him in the back of the fucking car.
Oh my God. So you think the shit show gonna start back up?
It sure live.
So you think this is just because he not here?
This is just let me tell you something. When them hoes get burnt out, they all run to Jesus.
Ooh. Oh.
They all want to go cry and run to Jesus. Let me tell y'all something. I made a promise. Oh, did I tell you this? I didn't tell you. I made a promise to myself, like for the rest of the year and then going into 2025, I have to be 100% honest and direct about everything.
Oh God. Let me not to ask you no questions.
So I can't hold back no more. 2024 was my year to say no to a lot of shit and not overextend myself. In 2025, it's just to be 100 and completely % honest with everything. And I just feel like we need to start calling stupid people stupid and slow people slow. This girl is slow bus. Her IQ is not above 50. I don't even know if she can legally consent to sex.
Ooh. Oh my God. Storm. What the?
This is just bad and it's terrible. It's fucking terrible. Like, this lady is walking around with a nigga face on her face.
Yeah, that shit is that's outrageous. Like, and I saw that Stewie was on there on the baddies too from the trailer.
Yeah, cause she ain't got no other job. What the fuck else is she gonna do? And it's no shade to Jaden. Shout out to Jaden, but you still fucked me over with that interview you was supposed to do. But I guess you was scared that Blue was gonna beat your ass. So I understand, cause girl, I couldn't say schoolyard crib. I couldn't say it. So
Oh my God.
I told y'all all year I gotta be 100%
Not on
honest.
schoolyard crib. I can't stand you. Why would you say that?
I don't know, in 2025, if I'm gonna go viral, of all these celebrities gonna hate me, cause I'm not holding back nothing.
You said on schoolyard crib. Storm. First of all, everybody up in here, smash the motherfucking like button, okay? Hit the like button and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. That's crazy. I don't know. I just feel like everything, all of this entertainment shit, I'm just like, it's all smoke and mirrors.
It is.
I don't understand how people can really sell their souls like that. It's kind of scary. Sell out your family, it's like, damn.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they figure they don't have nothing to lose. But the thing is, you're supposed to elevate. Like if you got to start off doing gutter stuff, you're supposed to elevate. Chrisean talked all that shit. I don't need Zeus. I don't need Zeus. Right back on Zeus.
Yep, that part. Then she was like, "Oh no, I was just only on there for an episode." Girl, it does not matter. You was on there.
We know you ran through them fucking checks quick. You couldn't even bail yourself out of jail. It's okay. Just keep it real.
And ain't nobody checking for her like that, so she's not like a viral sensation anymore. I think that's another reason why she outright just said that, because she need to get back in the algorithm.
That too. She should have never got on TV. She needed to be in sports. She needed the direction of a coach. She the type of person, she has to be under the authority of somebody that can beat her ass. She needs the threat of imminent death.
Oh my God.
For her to act right and stay. No, seriously, certain people are just like that. Like, it's like Jocelyn. Like, why aren't you in the WWE? Like,
she would eat in the fucking WWE though.
Yeah,
Jocelyn
like
would eat if she was a wrestler.
she literally is built like one. Like, why are you slamming these 98-pound hoes at the cabaret? Like,
she should do that. She's missing a bag.
She missing a bag. And Sexy Red, let me tell you, I need Sexy Red's manager because I want to do WWE too. But it's just like you missing a fucking bag. Like, you want to body slam hoes? Go fight hoes that like to fight.
Mm-hmm. Chrisean Rock could be a wrestler too.
Absolutely.
And those girls make a lot of money. They have a lot of endorsement deals. And they actually get paid to fight. They're not just fighting like a fucking caged animal on Zeus.
And go and fucking stay busy and stay off of Jonathan's cock.
She gonna get right back on it. She probably she went through withdrawal bad, I'm sure.
Oh, she sure lives. I hope she got that yeast infection figured out because they kept saying that shit was cream, but I was like, it's chunky, not foamy. So
please, that's disgusting. Oh my God. Ugh. That's so nasty. Ooh. Ugh. And she kept thinking that shit was cute when she was on Cam Newton's show. Like, oh, you like it when it's squirt or when it cream? Like, bitch, you need to go to the doctor and get some monostat.
Like for real. I mean, in a way, Blue was going back and forth between her and Jaden and swapping that bacteria.
Oh my God.
Ladies, y'all better be careful with that because I know. Well, I said I gotta be 100% honest. I know niggas that don't even take showers in between the chicks.
Oh my God.
Call them dirty dicking.
Ugh.
So that nigga come over, you ain't gonna make him use no rub, but at least put him in the shower.
Now, why would a man do that?
They don't care. Niggas we're nasty, we're disgusting. We don't care. We have no regard for nothing. Don't trust us with anything. Damn, this gonna be a long year.
Oh my God. I appreciate you saying we.
It's true though. We ain't shit. I know that. That's why they keep saying, "Oh, Storm, you need to date a man for what? Niggas ain't shit. Are you crazy?
Oh my God! I keep saying you need to date a man.
Are you crazy? You're out of your mind. This niggas ain't." And all the stuff, and I got gay friends. The way they be like, just moving their way into people's houses and stealing credit cards and co-signing for Hellcats. No, I'm good.
Not moving into people's house.
Yeah, a lot of them don't want to work. They just think it's like, damn, this is what the women deal with you niggas.
That's why they be mad at women, because women was able to do that. They want to do that too.
Not they want to wrestle their femininity. Well, how you go want to wrestle your femininity, but then still run shit in the house? That you just need to lay back and be submissive.
Women let them do it, so that's why they do it.
Yeah, I could never understand.
If I could tell you to shut the fuck up and make me a sandwich and pay the fucking cable bill on time, then and you do it, what?
Man, I'll never forget. My cousin told this chick, "Ain't you got your income tax check?" I was like, damn.
Oh.
I was like, oh Lord. And she just low self-esteem, and then I'm just like, are you so crazy over this nigga? My cousin, are you crazy over him because he light skinned with light eye? Is that like, does that have that much currency?
Lanasia said, Chrisean has admitted to her past behavior and is doing wonderful now. She's growing up. What about Grace, friends?
I believe that when Blue gets out on Schoolyard Crip, and because listen, we can go to therapy, but you don't know if that shit working until your triggers pop up. If she can resist him, okay.
Because that's her addiction. She's addicted to him.
She's addicted. Thank you. She's addicted. I'm like, damn, did y'all do like a blood pact or something that we didn't see? What's going
absolutely on? You don't remember she broke in his house and wrote her name in blood on his mirror?
Oh my God.
You don't remember that? That was like at the beginning of this whole debacle.
Oh, I didn't see that.
And then I'm sure they've done sex while she was on her period. That's a ritual in itself.
Damn, well, there it is.
And they in Hollywood. Ain't no telling what type of actual rituals they've done together.
That's very true too. Speaking of that, don't you see how like when them women be doing them binding rituals to these niggas, their lives be falling apart, like Danny Lee?
Yeah, that's why I done had niggas accuse me, and I'm like, I wish the fuck I would. I'm trying to make myself a millionaire. I don't have time. You trying to spin my block? That's because that don't have nothing to do with me calling you back or summoning you or doing no hootie hoo. Don't give that. I thought you did something real bad. I still do, but
why does everybody think I do something?
Killing aunties and shit. But I'm gonna always bring that up every chance I get because that is fucking crazy to me. But no, I think you did something to me because for the life of God, I have never dreamt of anyone as much as I've dreamt of you in my whole entire life. And the second part, and I had a dream with you in it, my grandmother. That was the most magical woman that I had ever known. And you did me wrong. You was watching it, and she said, "Let me help you." And I said, "What the fuck is going? What is going on?" But then I was like, maybe she just wants to help me in another way. And because sometimes you see people in dreams, and it's not necessarily about them.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But I've had dreams about you, and they've come true. So what does that mean?
I don't know, but I ain't done no witchcraft on you. Y'all, one time she left me some voice notes talking about who is Keisha. I don't even know a Keisha. I don't even know a Keisha.
Oh my God.
dreamt about a key. I'm like, just like a woman. Because I don't even know, like, I don't know nobody named Keisha.
Why would you get up here and say
Because we gotta tell the truth.
But ain't nobody asked you about That's hilarious. Nah, I think that's really funny. I don't feel the type of way. Well, we gonna tell it. I had a dream. We was at like it felt like a resort. It was a beautiful, beautiful house. They had like a pool on the deck, like you come out of the balcony doors, and it was like this beautiful pool. And somebody named Keisha was there. I'm like, what the fuck? Why would you invite me here? You have another woman here. And he was like, oh, it ain't even nothing like that. Like, you should just stay. And then it was like a party. And I can't remember all of the details. I'm sure if we listen to the voice notes, I was more detailed because it was fresh on my mind. But yeah, he had me in like with some bitch named Keisha there. And I was not jacking that.
Yeah, I don't even know nobody named Keisha.
And the fact that her name was Keisha, I'm like, why was the name so vivid? Now, if a Keisha pop up at some point, I'm on that ass.
I don't even know a Keisha. That is the crazy thing.
Y'all hear me? Now, if a bitch named Keisha come in the mix at some point, yeah, I'm prophetic.
She'll be news to me because I'm be like, who you come from? Where you come from?
Alexa said, who's Keisha Storm?
Yeah, I don't know a Keisha.
That is hilarious. I don't know, but Keisha probably trying to start some trouble, whoever she is, wherever she at.
Oh, Lord. This is crazy. Y'all like, yeah, okay. Wait a minute, y'all. I thought I did like black women. Which is it?
Oh, yeah, they definitely. Do they still be trying to say that, though?
You know, sometimes they do. They go back and forth. Now they just say I'm bisexual. That's the thing.
Hey, Norris, what's up? Now they say you bisexual. That's hilarious.
Yeah, they say I'm a bisexual that really want white women, but I need to try a man just to try it. What am I?
A bisexual that has never slept with a man.
That's what the streets say.
That's so weird. Like, so then, I mean, isn't bisexuality, doesn't that have to do with your sexual preference? So how could they know? That's okay. I don't know.
They say I'm hiding it because I don't want it to come out.
Oh my God.
I'm just like, because they'll just say it plain as day. Oh, yeah, Storm is bisexual. I'm like, when the fuck did that happen? Like, did nobody tell me?
Saying you was bisexual. Then they be saying you came out and you admitted it and then you took it back. And I'm like, where is all of these conspiracies? Like, where is this? Oh, he made it.
Because whenever I joke with them, they take it seriously. Like, I come out every 6 months to say, I got a secret to tell y'all. And then everybody coming alive, they're like, oh, finally. And I go, God is good. Like, I be fucking with them. Or they'll say, Mm-hmm.
No, go ahead.
Those content creators just want to have sex with just, I'm not fucking interested.
Alexis said there's bi-curious, but you can't be if there's no curiosity.
I don't want to fuck a man. I don't know why y'all want to force that on me. I'm not interested. So y'all telling me I lived in Atlanta for 4.5 years. And so I just, out of all the places where I could have done it, I just chose not to do it. Come on.
That's crazy. Wow, like, is they still talking about that?
And tell you something, they're gonna talk about that the rest of my career.
Like, what is it gonna take for people to leave you alone as far as that's concerned?
They won't.
Then somebody said that you was having sex with a white woman on your OnlyFans.
And I've never had sex on OnlyFans. That was a lie. So I'm like, do you see how they just blatantly lie? Just blatantly lie. And then I have to clean it up because people want to believe the worst. Oh, he fucking white bitches on there. I've never had sex on OnlyFans. I've done nothing but stroke dick. So what are y'all talking?
Don't give me a strike for sexual content.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, we can't. Yeah, but yeah, but yeah, like we, I've never done none of this, so it's just like, what are y'all like? What?
They really do be saying anything. And it took me a long time to ask you about that because I was like, I don't want to know. Like, I was like, I don't even want to know if that is what's going on over there. I need to mind my business. I don't even know how that came up, but I was like, fuck it. It's like, okay.
No, complete lie. This when they said I sold my hole for $5. Complete lie. Like y'all just lie.
That was outrageous. Like for $5. Look, I got the message to prove it.
And you literally see we know who it was now, but we see the profile sending $5 asking for it. Nothing, no reply. Then you see my mass reply saying, the live videos are now on this tab. So people saw and still believe the lie.
Yeah, and then they had a picture of somebody with a dominatrix outfit with a gag with a patent leather suit, and they said it was you.
That's not me. Old boy been saying that since 2019. That's another. He got that from Pinterest. It's another storm I wrote on Pinterest.
Oh my god!
And that's where he got that from. Like it once again, like just lies. Like they did all that just to discover I'm not that bad of a guy.
You're really not. You're not a bad guy. Period.
Like. You don't have to like me. You don't have to be. I don't just because I'm not cool with somebody don't mean I gotta lie on them.
It's crazy that people really be out here like that. It is. I don't know.
But it comes with fame and being a superstar,
Period. The people gonna talk.
People
If they don't, then you ain't doing what you're supposed to do.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's facts. So do you like being famous?
I like some parts of it. I enjoy what I do. I'm grateful. It's only one part about it I really don't like. And it's basically that like you can't take L's in private. So, when you go through loss or whatever, it's like, damn, I just gotta live this shit in front of everybody.
Damn. So if you could do anything different on your journey so far, what would it be? Or would you do anything different?
I would have started off as a celebrity doctor, point blank.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the main thing I would do different. I just would have started off as a celebrity doctor and just wore that doctor's coat every day. But then I'm glad I built myself separate from the character because, one day I might not want to play a character, and be myself, and then it's like, we don't like you. Put the coat back on.
That makes sense. So it's like you could be Storm and then you are the celebrity doctor as well.
Exactly. From the very beginning, I didn't want to, I can imitate a woman, but I didn't want to put on like a wig and makeup and heels. I didn't want to do that. That just wasn't, I don't know. I just felt like it was played out. So.
And plus I feel like that, you don't need to do that.
I agree. Cause I can imitate somebody without doing that. Now, y'all don't get me wrong. I will put on the Jackson 5 Afro. Be clear. I will put on some Rasta dreadlocks. Be clear. But I'm talking about like a blonde bust down or you know, that don't even feel right for me to do. And then the men that you see do that, it's like once they start doing it, they can't come back from that.
Yeah, like the guy that plays Terry.
Yeah, his name is Terry. He played. Oh, I forgot the character.
What's the name? I don't know. Let me see if I can find it on TikTok. I don't know the name of the Terry.
He was so mad when he was trying to be a man and nobody was buying that shit.
Yeah, like he rapping and people saying that it's gay. Like, I don't know. His mannerisms and everything. What's the character?
Is it Jada Waiter? No. He always
is. Oh, here we go. Oh no, this is his song. I don't want to get a copyright. Oh, he don't have none of the skits from the girl on here?
He might have took him down.
Oh no, here we go. Tabina is what it's called.
Tabina.
He don't have too many skits with her on here like recently. But that he got 7 million followers on TikTok.
So guys, I see Diamond here, and you remember Diamond got her tooth knocked out. I need to talk to Diamond because bitch, we're from Broward County and that's not happening. Hey Gwen. I see the union, and we're from Broward. Everything got a back. I love you. I love Teki. I love you. But you cannot. You don't let back just kick you.
All right, show me.
You ready?
Yeah.
We from Broward. What we do this? You know, we don't give the bass time to talk. We swing. You know what I'm saying? You have to swing. Yes, swing at that bass. But you know it. Okay. Yeah. And we don't believe wing around the woodsy. We don't do wing around the woodsy. We not doing that.
Oh my God.
But the bass is like to go in circles. Bass, I don't want to be in circles, bass. Stay like this. Stay like this. Doing it back up. And then I'm back there, baby.
So next reunion?
I'm coming.
I'm gonna do that. Oh, you done with reality TV?
Yeah. But I've been.
I gotta go.
Yeah, go ahead.
We want to hear more.
Yeah.
Lord. See, like present day, like you will see it like here or there, but it's like just mostly him. I really think he want to get away from this character.
Yeah, but it's like people don't. He's trying to be a man, and nobody sees him as that. I feel like like you take on this spirit, you know.
Mm-hmm. Like even him rapping, I don't want to.
If you go with him, you gonna be RP.
Like the way he moving, they like, oh, that's so gay. Look at his mannerisms. I'm like,
Yeah, because he's been doing it for so long. Oh shit. Doing it for so long. He literally been doing that character for so long, man.
They said nobody wants him as himself. I seen him. He was like crying on a live one time, like saying people won't let him be him, and everybody's always judging him and saying he's gay and all this. But then people saying he is gay. So I don't know what's going on. Like maybe he's having an identity crisis.
Because every man eventually you want you want to be a man. You don't want to, you don't want to be a girl no more. I
don't want to be a girl no more.
No, seriously, then that shit starts affecting your dating life, and then girls like, hey, nigga, ain't you gay? And you like, oh shit, this just a character. Even I have to explain, like, no, that stuff you see online is a character.
Yeah, because people definitely hit me up like, oh, I seen him. He definitely, yep. Mm-hmm. I'll be like, oh boy, shut up. He does not sleep with men. Move along, move around.
And I'm just like, when I'm on the phone with you, Lil Jon, I don't even do all that. And I'll be, like,
you don't even do that on the internet like that to me, but I don't know.
They just like.
Sometimes you be a little extra, but it's entertainment.
It's entertainment. It's just like the vlog. Oh, he's so gay. He's so feminine. It's like,
you really wasn't doing anything like that shit. I was really fucking like, I was like, what? Well, are we watching the same video? Because what the fuck? Oh my God, that shit took me out of town. They was very, very upset at that.
Yeah, they was, man. It was big, man. It was big, man. And I even listened to it back with a critical ear, and I'm like, I sound straight. Like, no, I sound straight. Like, what are y'all talking about? Oh, the femininity was just oozing off of it. What? What?
Oh my God.
I almost cussed out this lady so bad. You know, when I was like looking at different cars I was thinking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one lady gonna comment, "Oh, I think that car is too masculine for you. Maybe you should find something more feminine." I started to verbally put my foot in her ass so far, but I said, you know what?
He said that?
I'm not gonna do that. Cause first off, bitch, I look great. Bitch, I had a fucking muscle car, bitch. I look good in a muscle car, you dirty bitch. But I'm not gonna do that.
Mm. But where do people get off? Like, what the hell?
They just they
Better than
just
me to cuss her out.
they just love to say that shit. It's wild. Or somebody was like, I forgot what we was talking about. They were like, yeah, you know, the femininity is just oozing off of you. I'm like, I'm just sitting here.
Tamara said people are so obsessed with your sexuality, Storm. Why? They need to move around like Love Jones said.
Cause they are sexually attracted to me. And I think some of them find themselves drawn to me, and they're mad that they're drawn to me. They're mad that they can't stop thinking about me. They're mad that I won't give them the time of day. I wouldn't piss on them if they were on fire. I wouldn't call 911 if they had an emergency. I wouldn't call 911. I'd let them suffer and croak.
Deidre said, Storm Lord, why it sound like your ass went over to the dark side?
What you mean, dark side?
After you just said I wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire. If I wouldn't call the police if you needed help.
I wouldn't. I really wouldn't.
You'll say, what you mean, dark side?
I really wouldn't. But
Storm is elevating. They'll still be on YouTube saying the same foolery. Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
There are men who can present their masculine and feminine side equally and still be hetero. I wish more people learn more about sexuality and the complexities of it. That's true too.
But I be just standing there, Lord. My thing is when I'm
You be standing.
I literally just be standing there. Like I'm like, yo, I'm just standing here.
Oh, that is hilarious. And you really didn't even see you that much in that vlog. Like the way they was carrying on, like you would have thought I just had the camera all up in your face the whole time. Like I'm like, what the fuck? Like you don't even see him. Like you literally see the apartments majority of the time. And you hear a little bit of us talking. They ran with that, so they took it so far.
Yeah, they ate me up. One thing I realized, our people are very dramatic. I realized that too.
For no reason. Like super. I'm annoyed. That annoys me. Cause what the fuck?
Yeah. But hey, it is. Mary said, what do you think about men who have gay experience once or they consider gay? I don't know. You gotta ask them.
Yeah, I don't know about that either. But honestly, I feel like a man that has a gay experience once ain't gonna tell nobody, so we wouldn't know.
That's a good point too. That's a damn good point too.
Well, how would we know?
They said, I heard once it happens, there's no turning back.
Femininity is magnetic energy. They just saying you're attractive, Storm. That's true too.
Well, I mean, hell, I did my chart, and I'm equally masculine and feminine, like 50-50. So I don't know what to tell you. I'm just sitting there, and apparently I'm drawing you to me.
Making people dream about you and shit. I don't like that.
But at least we've been around each other. How you think I feel about people that have never met me?
Yeah, that gotta be wild. That's wild.
It was crazy. The obsession was crazy.
People crazy as hell. I mean, oh, okay.
I think being gay is being spirit. Ooh, it never leaves you until God delivers you.
Oh wow, being possessed by a spirit. What spirit is that?
The spirit of the gay.
Spirit of homosexuality.
I don't know. I mean, I always ask people, is it a choice? Is it because I feel like with some people, well, let me not judge because people will say I have a look, I look gay, but some people that actually are gay, I feel like some people that are gay, like you can see it in their face, like you know they're gay, but like their face starts to change.
The face starts to change.
Yeah, it's like they. I'm not gonna say they all have a look, but it's hard to explain.
Sun said, "Are you doing candle magic?"
Not today.
I need to go get some more candles.
Not today, but I do. But I am, because we're going into a new month anyway. So, yeah, make sure y'all break y'all some cinnamon off in your house and the door of your house. Break a cinnamon stick, blow some cinnamon dust. Clean that porch and that back porch with that ammonia. Yeah, I gotta do all that. Homosexuality is the highest form of patriarchy.
Wow.
Well, I mean, back in Roman times, that's why men wanted to be around each other all the time.
They was gay.
Well, they just believed that's how a man should be.
A man should be gay.
Yeah, they believe that a older man ushers a younger boy into manhood that way,
Mm-mm.
which is pedophilic. But yeah,
That's why that part. That's why I just said. Mm-mm-mm.
but yeah, that was because they weren't around women like that. Women were completely separated until it was time to use them for something.
To make more boys to penetrate.
Yeah, yeah, right. Or slave girls, handmaidens. Like it was, we didn't intermingle like that. But and then a lot of these men don't realize.
Them. I don't think that was us. But go ahead.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about them. I'm talking about them. Wonder Bread. But yeah, and a lot of men don't even realize, like back in those days, every man did not get to reproduce. Every man didn't get a wife.
Yeah, I've heard you say that a few times.
Like a lot of men were just used as eunuchs. You know, they would chop their balls off, and that was that. It was just their job to protect the king's wives and women and concubines and shit. So, you know, men of modern times are lucky because they get to have access to women, but that wasn't. They keep saying the olden days, the olden days. In the olden days, you still wouldn't have had no bitch.
Ah! That reminds me of Lord of the Ring. Not Lord of the Rings. What was that? The show. Fuck.
Oh,
The big show with the dragons and shit.
oh,
Game of Thrones.
yes.
Where the guy, like, she met like the soldiers and she fell in love with one, but he didn't have, I guess he didn't have a penis or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he
Couldn't
probably
be.
didn't have testicles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he couldn't get no hard dick, so it was just there. He was a eunuch.
That's crazy. Could you imagine?
Oh my God, I couldn't. I'm glad I wasn't born in them times.
That's crazy.
They don't, and like even when men be trying to say like, oh, women ain't unsafe around men. Shit, men unsafe around men. What the fuck?
Oh, what that person emailed you and said you was a panderer.
Oh, he said, I need to talk to you. I want to debate. We need to debate on some things. And I'm like, about what? About you not holding black women accountable and your pandering. Then he sent another email and said, are you ready?
What?
Yep.
Are you ready?
I said, dude, I don't do that on my platform. I'm not interested. He said, okay. YouTube, he had a YouTube channel with like 685 subscribers or something. But I'm just like, the nerve of you thinking that I would debate you, and you like, why would I talk to you?
That part.
Like I'm not under. Oh, you're pandering to black women.
That's crazy.
I'm trying to figure out how I'm pandering because I still be okay. All right.
Is you hate black women and now you're pandering to them. You just can't catch a break. Like for real, it does not matter what you do, what you say. It's always something. That's
Yeah. And I'm like, y'all can't say I'm Derek Jackson. So, like, what are you talking about? I'm over here minding my business, sir.
Yeah, you definitely don't give Derek Jackson vibes at all.
No.
That's crazy. What y'all saying up in here? I'm about to skedaddle. Maybe that's it. You don't hate black women enough. That makes them mad too. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he was one of those red pill people. Maybe. Have you seen the conversation of men having to choose between a bear or Diddy? Oh yeah. I feel like I did see that. Did you see that, Storm? When they was asking like, would you use a bear or Diddy?
Oh, I'm definitely choosing the bear.
Oh my god! And every man chose the bear, and now they get it. Dudes is trying to get clout for his channel. That part. Why do black men hate us so much, Storm?
They hate themselves.
Period. Why do you think they hate themselves?
Oh, I gotta be 100% honest. Caught myself.
Not a lie.
Nah, I was just about to sugarcoat it in BPC. Not allowing myself to do that for a whole year. Because we know we've been conquered. So we know we've been conquered. So yeah, you're gonna have to try to find your manhood wherever you can because it's been taken from you by the one that conquered you. Not only do we have the white man's DNA, we got the white man's last name, and we live in a white man's world, and we serve a white Jesus, and we only attracted to women that look like the white man. I'm saying them niggas, not me. But you get my point. And I mean, I said it in therapy one time. My therapist was like, "What are you talking about? Dude, that's not how you do it." But he knew I was right. We have, yeah. He's a black man. We have been conquered by them, point blank. Period. Your women are never going to submit to you because nobody submits to the slave. So until you go take back what's yours, you're going to be in the same position. And you can't fight them with oh, please give us our right. No, you have to go take that shit the way they took it.
Honestly, though, I feel like black women still submit to black men, though.
They still do. But the man be saying, oh, she giving me lip and she giving me pushback. You're the slave.
You really don't own shit in real life.
Not at all. Like I said, not even your name. The Monroe plantation, the Jones plantation, the Smith plantation, the Williams plantation. Sorry, it's the truth. So you want your woman to get in line, go take back what's yours. Go get your chain back.
Oh, go get your motherfucking chain back.
Sorry, our women had to watch us get tied up, bent over, and buck broken, and you think she's gonna respect you? She can't.
And they make us pay for it every fucking chance they get. And we really do make an effort. We tricking off on them, accepting all types of fucking abuse. It's crazy. Trying to save somebody that's so fucking broken. And while simultaneously trying to heal and repair our brokenness.
Exactly.
And we get treated the worst. It's crazy. Somebody told me I was arrogant. They was like, oh, I keep, telling women to be better, but your message is a little arrogant. You a little arrogant. Bitch.
I'll be arrogant.
Fuck that. Could you imagine somebody telling you your whole life that you're not good enough, you're not pretty enough, and every other woman is better than you?
Wow.
We got to play catch up. And it's not even just other people. It's the men that we give birth to that tell us that. Think about how painful that is.
Very much so.
And how you could internalize that. And they always getting on us about wearing weaves and this and that. When literally perms was sold to us as little girls.
Sure
Out the
was.
gate, we was told what we naturally looked like was not attractive and it was unacceptable.
I just don't even think us as men need to even be worried about that. We got bigger fish to fry.
There's this one guy and his whole content is just based around him walking up to black women, asking them why they wear weaves, why they don't love their natural hair.
Yeah, I'll see.
And I'm like, with all of the shit that's going on in the world, that's
yeah.
what
I mean, at one point on YouTube, there was a big thing, and even I got tired of hearing it. It's just like, who fucking cares? Who cares?
Just another reason or another excuse to compare us to other groups of women. But when we compare y'all, shit.
Oh no, they ain't gonna like that.
Oh, that's because the system is rigged. No, you think that it's
They
not
fight
rigged?
the system, break the system, and if you want change, then go lay your life down and sacrifice yourself.
That's the thing, they don't want change. They're comfortable and complacent.
Mr. Alpha Male, because an alpha male lays down his life for what he believes in.
They don't believe in shit but white coochie.
and they got that, so they happy. They're like, I will, whatever.
Exactly. Well, I could sleep with his daughter and get your ass. Have her being homeless in a 1-bedroom. You can't make this shit up. I cannot. Like, what the fuck is going on in the world today? But
now, the worst one for me is when he had old girl in the storage facility.
Oh my God. And then he had her in a tent in the woods. I'm like, this is fucked up. She went back to her family and said, fuck this. I think she was pregnant and she a big bitch too. She couldn't take being hungry in the woods. Family. And he was on live yelling at the trees and shit, cussing people out. Was nobody there. I said, this is out of control. What in the mental illness is going on
A lot of mental illness.
Mm-mm.
I'm just like, how was your self-esteem so low that you let a nigga convince you to go live in a tent in the woods?
Mm-mm. What's his name? That had the coat.
Oh,
What's his name? Damn.
Nature Boy.
Yes, Nature Boy was able to do it. For niggas too.
Yeah, that was wild when he clapped his hands and shut up. I said, shut the fuck up. God is talking. I'm like, nigga, what? He kept talking about, I'm gonna be naked around your kids. You are crazy. He was giving the women HIV, the men HIV. It was real bad.
And then he said if his son or his kid touches penis, he's not gonna stop them because they exploring. I'm like, what the fuck? What in the pedophile? What is going on?
Yep. I can't believe YouTube allowed that stuff on the platform.
Yeah, that was a couple years ago. Now they cracking down. Now I don't think it would fly in 2024.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
Do you think the whole alpha male stuff? Wait, what you said? Do you think the whole alpha male stuff is a distraction to men, like the blind leading the blind?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Who broke up?
Wait, who broke up? Who?
I don't know. Some said they broke up. They were making it work for a minute. Ooh, we must have missed something. Yeah, Nature Boy is in jail.
Yeah, he got life, right?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he got life. He's not getting out, but he gonna make a code in there.
Mm-hmm. He probably did already.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be running through them boys in there because it was a white man that broke him in.
Yep.
The video on the internet.
What, with the white man that he used to be with?
Yeah, because he did gay porn.
What?
Yeah, he was real young, and then this X videos is him and one of the girls that he had gave herpes to or something. Yeah.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
I'm glad he in jail. And you know what? I think young Pharaoh wanted to be like him real bad.
You know what? Young Pharaoh dragged him for filth back in the day.
Like him. They used to be friends. They started out being friends.
Oh, see, I didn't even know that.
They was friends, and then something happened, and then they started beefing with each other. And then that's when young Pharaoh started exposing him and going on a rampage. But young Pharaoh wanted to do the same shit. He wanted to go to Costa Rica and have a harem of women and have a cult. He tried to do that shit in his house in Texas. You can't tell? Look at what he was doing. He just probably wasn't that extreme, but it was the same type of outline.
That's where these men go wrong every time.
Millions of women.
And you know, and this is what I will say, like sometimes you work and work. And you have to stop and smell the coffee and be like, wait, I have my dream life right now.
Yeah.
You got a woman, children, you a brand new Corvette, brand new home. What you need 3-4 bitches for what?
And now his life is to shit. Where is he? I haven't seen him anywhere.
I have no clue.
When's the last time you heard from him?
When I did that interview.
I remember they was making it seem like he was living with you.
Oh, that got me, boy. They said, oh yeah, they live together, they moved in together. Like, what?
Storm. It was one of these content creators lives that I used to watch because I found him because he was covering, when young Pharaoh was crashing out or whatever. And then I watched and I saw him with your face up there. I said, oh, he got the game fucked up. I know he did not say they was living together.
I was so confused. Like, how did you get we living together? Oh, well, because you see, young Pharaoh got his shirt off. He always has his shirt off. What are you talking about?
Damn sure, dude. That nigga always had his shirt off. It didn't matter where he was.
So
Around.
I'm
That
like,
shit.
I'm like, what are y'all talking about? We live together. Like,
You was
what?
with young young Pharaoh, crazy ass. You was with him. That is hilarious.
Yeah, I went in the field. I was on my journalist shit with that.
Not you went and interviewed young Pharaoh.
Went down to Houston, went to his place. I sure did.
Oh my God. He was cool though, right?
He was cool. He was smoking his weed. He kept his place at like 88 degrees. Sweating. He had a big ass knife on the table too.
That's crazy. Because he probably was like, if there's just in case this nigga tries something.
Listen, I don't want no smoke. That was a samurai sword. I'm good, nigga. We good.
You know that nigga paranoid is all outdoors.
Oh, I know. But he was cool though. Like, we smoked some weed or whatever, and yeah. And then, I mean, after I did the interview, I hit them streets.
Not y'all living together. That shit took me out. I was like, what?
Yeah.
People just making up all types of shit.
Just all types of stuff. Like, I just be like, where do y'all get this shit from?
Young Pharaoh was living in your spare room. Could you imagine living with young Pharaoh? Oh my God.
No.
That nigga is a bug out. I'm sorry, but fuck no. He's way too intense. Like, I could just imagine that nigga yelling out of nowhere in the middle of the night. Busting in the room wanting to talk about shit. Ain't nobody gonna talk.
Oh yeah. I would just be like, okay, I'm just on your sleep schedule because he's one of them people. He got to get it off his chest. Okay, come on, it's 3 a.m. What you want to talk about? You want to talk about Egypt? Okay, pull up a book.
For real. I mean, your ass be up anyways.
That's true, and I need some of that energy in my life. A little bit of that chaotic energy to get shit done. But then it'd be like, okay, like it's night time now. But like these niggas don't have an off switch.
Damn sure don't.
Once again, I don't know why y'all think I would want to be with one of them.
They swear you want a man, Storm.
Oh, I said, what a man so bad.
Like, if that's what you wanted to do, you would just go and do it. Like, what the fuck?
First off, I'm not them. I don't fuck for free. So, like, y'all think I would be like, what?
Oh, then they were saying, oh, he said that he would be with a white man only. He
For
don't like
the
black
money.
They said that proves that you don't like black people. And when you said nigga, you meant it in a racist way.
Oh my God. So now somebody can completely disrespect me, my mother, Love Jones, but when I say ER, then it's like, oh my God. So why it ain't no limits with them, but they put limits on what I can say?
That's something really good to dive into, because they for sure be dragging the fuck out of you. And me too, unprovoked. Like, I'm just be catching strays. Like, damn, I'm like, they called me, what's his name? What's the transgender name? Laverne Cox.
Oh no.
Somebody called me Laverne Cox, child. I said they got me fucked up. I do not look like Laverne Cox.
At all.
Now, y'all know good and goddamn motherfucking well.
I'll never forget Tesehki and Chelsea told Conscious, because even he said, like, why y'all giving Vaughn so much grace, but y'all so hard on Storm? Y'all act like he's such a bad guy. They said cause Storm had a good upbringing and he ain't never been through nothing. So, you know, even if we wig out, like, he shouldn't be that mad about it because he's never been through anything, and he has 2 degrees, and he always throws his education in our face like he's better than us.
Are you serious?
So I'm like,
wow.
so that, and that's another thing with a lot of people too. I had to realize, like, people be really feeling some kind of way when I come around, and it's like, I'm just being me. Like, I don't throw nothing in your face. Those are your insecurities.
But how do you act when you go around these people? Because you don't act like that around me. I'm confused.
I be confused too. Oh, well, when I first met old girl and we started recording, I remember she kept saying, "How you know that? How you know that? That's a big word."
What type of words were you using?
Ones that was above her pay grade, apparently.
Oh my God. Damn. How you know that, bitch? Use context clues or pull out your phone and Google what he just said.
Yeah, but see, she repeated the 9th grade 3 times. So she
Oh.
literally sitting there confused, like, how you know? And I'm like, well, I learned this in college, or I learned this in my AP biology course about, you went to college. Like, yes, bitch, I went to college. Like,
Jesus Christ.
like, yes. Like, is it a problem that a black man got to educate? I might go into tech. Y'all gonna get mad if I go into tech? Like, what the fuck?
That's crazy. If
And
anything,
these are,
nature child.
but these are people that make way more money than me. Them damn diplomas I got kept me in poverty.
Mm.
They making way more money than me, bigger houses. I used to drive a fucking Kia. So I'm just like, you intimidated by me and you got the money.
But you know it don't be about the money. It's about the spirit and the knowledge and the intelligence and the magnetism.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. She really thought I came up off the street. And I'm just like, no, I gave up everything to chase my dreams. I was homeless on purpose. I was not just living on the street. Like,
So, wait. No, you said she thought you came off the street.
she thought we just like I was just living on the streets. If
Oh
she wanted to think that she like rescued me off the street, no.
Oh, that's how they make it seem. And like you was living in her basement. That shit is crazy.
A flat out lie. But let's play that game. Even if I had literally been living on the streets, who are you to throw that in my face?
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
Especially a bitch that grew up on a dirt road.
Oh. Mm.
Like, you used to wash your coochie outside. I've always said indoor plumbing
Oh.
and cable in my own room. So, like, I wore polo on Tommy Hilfiger to school. I don't want to talk. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me
Right.
stop.
Through that, they could be rich and still be jealous. I experience that all the time too.
Like, I'm trying to figure it out. But you know what people really be mad about?
What?
My mother loves me.
Oh.
See, I know that wholeheartedly. I got daddy issues, but I don't have mommy abandonment. I don't have that.
They mothers abandoned them.
That's what they say.
Alexis says she treat me like a stray animal, Storm.
Straight up like a stray animal.
Oh my God. Not like a stray animal. I cannot. Not cat washing outside. Jesus Christ. Y'all are hilarious.
So it was a whole mess. And what got me more than anything was when she was like, she just called me out the blue one day. You remind me so much of my ex-boyfriend. I was sitting here rocking the baby, thinking about you. First of all, why are you thinking about me when you rocking your baby? Okay. And you just remind me so much of him, and he was a tourist, and he was about his money, and he didn't take no shit. He didn't put up with no bullshit.
Did she want you to put up with some bullshit?
Yeah, I think she wanted me to
grovel.
No, not just grovel, but she wanted me to call her like, bitch, why you ain't coming over? What the fuck? Like, what, you don't want me here or something? No, for real. Like, what you don't want me here, so you don't want to be friends or something? Fuck you, bitch. Like, that's how you really feel. Some women like that, and I had to realize that.
Yeah.
Some women like to be roughed up. If you don't rough them up, they don't feel like you love them or care about them.
Oh my God, that is insane.
So that, because I had to remember I'm dealing with a rough woman. So, you can't be gentle with a rough woman. You got a bitches, you out your fucking mind. Why you ain't call me? Why we ain't hanging out, bitch? You brought, but I came down here for nothing. Fuck you then, bitch. And then we make up, and then we go at it, and then make up, and it's a whole the dopamine,
People really do be toxic, and they're used to that. But people like us, we disengage and we detach.
Real quick.
Like, bitch, I'm not. It's for so many times I could forgive your fuckery. Now I'm out. I can't. But people really are used to that. Like, I've had to come to terms with that too, because it's like, oh, you just stopped talking to me for no reason, bitch. What? What you mean no reason? We done had 5 arguments. Like, this is too toxic. We cussing each other out in the street, getting into fights. I can't. Who lives like this? People really live like that, and they just go on like everything is normal. They make up and then they right back at it in another couple weeks. I can't live in that cycle of toxicity.
Me
But
either.
And they feel like if they don't have it, then it's not a real connection. Like it's
But
not real.
my thing is, you have a husband, and like she would, take out her titties and like, always like ask me about my dick, even in front of. Now I'm like, damn, were they swingers? And I'm just like, that would make a lot of sense. Like,
I don't know. I told you, women, they do that to create a bond and intimacy. They'll show you their bodies. So that you could be closer.
I didn't want to look at that shit.
But it's a certain level of intimacy without intercourse.
That's some freaky shit.
And she really was on your OnlyFans. LOL, she liked that.
Oh God, yeah. just wild to me. Just straight up wild. Like
that old song, Make Up to Break Up. Yes, we make up to break up. That's all we do. Oh, let me not sing before I get a fucking copyright strike. I don't got time for this shit.
Yeah. But yeah, she used to do that. Then she would say, well, how big is your dick, son? Because Shaq's dick is huge.
That's so inappropriate.
Mm-hmm. Oh, when he put it in my ass, I couldn't sit for a week.
Are you serious?
Oh, he be trying to hit it from behind, and I be running, and he be like, why you running? And she be like, shit, that's a lie, daddy, that's a lie.
Oh,
I wasn't making that up when I dragged them.
Oh my God. What?
Mm-hmm. That's what that closet in that house was for, so she could scream bloody murder.
A married woman talking to you like that is so inappropriate.
Mm-hmm.
Or they do it to test boundaries too. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Mm-mm.
a whole heaping mess.
What? What do you think about a married woman talking to another man like that?
That's absolutely out of line. Well, unless you're like a swinger, but you know, I know swingers,
Mm.
but even they don't do all that. Like, like I would go over there just for like coffee or something. And she's like, "Well, how big is your dick?"
And what you used to say? You would tell her, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I didn't hide that.
Oh my God, I cannot. Like, what? That is so out of order. Like,
Or she would pull up women. What you think about her? You want to fuck her? I can get you to fuck her. I can get her to fuck you. Like, it was wild.
that is crazy. Oh my God. She wanted you to be with the shits. She was trying to have you be like her nigga, but without the sex.
You got to pay me for that.
That's what she wanted. Well, I mean, she did recruit you.
Yeah, but I got what I needed though. Got the
You
fuck on.
dodge. Did Shaq want you to?
Nah, he never said nothing crazy like that.
Mm-mm-mm.
He never said nothing crazy. Like he would just laugh at her. And then now I'm thinking back, like, damn, he probably don't give a fuck about her at all.
Yeah, because if my man was letting me talk to another man like that and didn't feel no type of way, and I'm doing that in his presence, I would think he didn't like me. Or I guess we just open and swingers, like you said. Because that's out of order.
Straight up out of order.
Would you let your wife talk to another man like that in front of you without saying anything or feeling some type of way?
You know what? She could do whatever she want to do. Now she wouldn't be my wife, but she could do
That's my
whatever she
point.
do.
So that's a no.
That's a no. Yeah, you can. You're just not gonna be married to me. Go home with that nigga. Let him pay for you. Cause them bags getting thrown out immediately, and the curlers. Bye.
You said the bags getting thrown out, so you gonna go home and pack her shit.
Real quick, I'm throwing out the got to be spray, the blue magic.
Oh, not you gonna pack up the bags. I cannot. Storm, you are hilarious. Son said she was trying to turn you out and wanted some wood. Oh my God. God's anointed said, do you think he's scared of her?
Of her reactions, how she reacts, maybe. I think more than anything, I'll be honest with you, more than anything, she's the workhorse. She brings in the money.
That's why she was arguing with that lady so hard for saying while she the black chick, remember we was talking about it with the white husband, and she was like, I pay for all of this shit. I take care of all of this. Remember?
Oh,
I can't think of her
the
name.
bald headed lady, right?
I think so. On TikTok.
Yeah, with the white husband. Yeah.
Selling like marriage boot camp bundles and all types of stuff. Tesehki was going in on her, like, don't ever talk to your husband like that in public, and oh, you doing that to him. But she was going off, like the shit was crazy. Like, I don't like but you wouldn't accept that from a black man, and you wouldn't let a black man, you wouldn't do this for a black man. And I'm thinking in my head, it's because Tesehki is the breadwinner of her fucking household. So as much as Shaq helps, but he works for her. Like she works she gave him a job basically.
Well, he's definitely the brains. She's the talent. But all that editing, all those graphics, that's him. That's him. But she's definitely the talent. But if I had, if I was in that situation, you know what I would do? It's so messed up.
What would you do?
I would just go see my people in Africa about her. and just say, take care of this.
So, but why? Like, he's not happy with her? Like, are you assuming that he doesn't want to be with her anymore?
I don't think he do. I mean, she didn't even want to have sex with him like that. It was just it's a weird dynamic.
But it seemed like he didn't want to have sex with her. There was a video of her asking if he wanted some coochie for. He said no.
That was, boy, and she had no shame, because when I tell you, I would have cut that live out so quick.
Me too. Oh, I would have been like, fuck you too then. What the fuck? Like, I would have been like, you trying to embarrass me or not? I would have cussed him out. I would have either made a spectacle or I would have got the fuck off live. But she was just like, what do you mean? Are you serious? Sure. Like, all right.
Yeah, live in infamy. You want some pussy, baby? Nah, I'm good. Damn. Oh, your birthday? Usually niggas jump at that.
Right? Like, what? And you know I'm live? Like, nigga, you trying to publicly humiliate me? Fuck off. Fuck you. Mm-mm. This is new info you haven't heard. You didn't see that video?
It was years ago. You know, people have a short memory, so they be,
Mm-mm-mm.
you know, it is what it is. But if, you know, if I was to ever have a spouse, like, no, we should be all over each other all the time. Fuck that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. If I'll be like, oh, do you want? And you say no, I'm going to cheat on you. Or we got to break up. Because I'm going to be like, you don't like me like that. I got to like me. Like, I can't. Mm-mm. Fuck no. And you're my husband? Oh, my God. I married you? And you don't want to be with me like that? No.
I'm going to take it any chance I get. I'm like, oh, this is sanctioned under God. This is my duty.
Her man don't even want nothing from her. She's not appealing to him. Lord. As Sim said, I always get scared of that girl. Indoor, show me what you're working with.
I'm just saying, it's interesting. You know, it's people are interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be up here bragging about how big my man penis is and how great the sex is, especially if he don't even want me. Like, bitch, I'm not about to be advertising you for other bitches. Y'all got me fucked up. That reminds me of Peach McIntyre out here talking about how she getting fucked by her husband. Like, girl, what? You telling the whole world. First of all, you know they're supposed to tell your homegirls about your sex life like that, let alone the whole world, like the whole internet. No way.
It's a shame, and the crazy thing too is, like, that's all he's good for. Like, giving you wood, knocking you up, but he ain't paid not nan bill. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and I need me a $86,000 YouTube check. Shit.
That part.
How much should I give Wood? Are you crazy?
Crazy is all our followers. Oh, because he watched the kids. Bitch, those is his kids. It's called parenting. What do you mean he watched the kids so you could work? Where the fuck else is he gonna go? He don't have nothing to do. Like, what? Well, except on Fridays when she give him a pass to go out and dick and dodge.
On Fridays, we can't call him. We can't bother him.
It's ridiculous.
Why?
Just don't
Why?
understand. Did you get a Halloween costume?
You know, I'm gonna go pick some up.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna do something simple. What about you?
I didn't. I don't know if I'm gonna go pick some. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll go to like a Halloween store in the city this week, or just order something off Amazon.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just do my virtual live. I don't think I'm going nowhere. I doubt it.
When is Halloween is on Thursday. I might go out. I don't know. It depends on how I feel, but I'm for sure gonna do a live too, though.
Yeah.
It depends on how I feel. I feel like people be acting crazy, so I might not be outside, but if I do, I won't be going anywhere too far.
Yeah, you know, I always say you be careful. Make sure you get home safe.
For real. Not DDG got a fucking, he crazy. Talking about he really a singer. You think him and Hallie gonna get back together? I'm on looking at TikTok, that's why.
They might. I hope she don't though.
I feel
If
like
I
if they
was her, I know it's so bad, man. I would drop that baby off of him and move on with my life.
and he would take care of that baby too. As much as he loved that baby, they would just be all over the internet. He'd be calling himself a single dad and rebrand as a single dad.
Mm-hmm.
But she loved her baby. She not gonna leave him. He's so cute.
Yeah.
Aw.
I would be too mad at her. Like you were a Disney princess and you're the Little Mermaid and you want to have a baby by DVD. Like, come on now. He ain't attracted to you, Hallie. He likes whores.
Oh God. Not he likes toys. Jesus.
So
You think he going? Well, I'm sure he started fucking Ruby Rose. He probably never stopped.
yeah, that part. He probably never stopped.
Mm-mm-mm.
So
That's crazy. Like the little fucking mermaid, and at the height, like oh my God. And you know, babies are a blessing, whoopie woo. But at the height, like, do you know how her career could have fucking skyrocketed if
yep.
she was not pregnant while the Little Mermaid got released, and like when it was like still in theaters, and when The Color Purple came out, she couldn't even do the press tour because she was pregnant and hiding her pregnancy.
Yep.
She probably would have got booked for a bunch of speaking engagements, other movie roles that she missed out on because she was pregnant. Like, what the fuck? That shit is wild. I'm sorry, but like at
That's
the
what
height,
I'm saying. Like, where are her parents? Where is her guidance?
at the height, Storm, what the fuck?
Couldn't have been my daughter. I'd have took her to Tijuana.
And DDG was like, "Oh, it wasn't planned. Y'all act like we planned to have a baby." Nigga, you knew that you was shooting off up in her. You didn't. You knew what you was doing.
She literally said she got pregnant on vacation, which means he planned that shit.
Oh, we didn't plan it. We didn't plan it. I highly doubt she was like, "Oh, I'm about to release a Little Mermaid. Get me pregnant." Like, what?
Come on now.
And then people like, "Oh, well, she could have been on birth control. You think that nigga didn't do a little hootie hoo?" We be thinking people ain't doing rituals. He probably got her panties hung up somewhere. For real, you think he didn't beg her to keep that baby? Like, come on.
Shit, God knew not to make me no woman because I would have told him it's flushed.
Ooh.
I would be fucking evil. It's flushed. You ain't gonna have my baby. Nope.
He wanted clout and would use Halo for content. That was a dumb move. He been using Halo for content since he came out. Even though she didn't want to show the baby face, he would still show the baby and blur the face. I'm like, damn, this is desperate. Like, like, what the fuck? You still showing this baby? You just blurred his face out. Like, are you kidding me? This was the compromise that she was forced to make. Like, all right, just don't show his face, DDG.
I'd have threw myself down the flight of steps.
Oh my God. You saying that you ain't a woman? That shit traumatizing.
Can't be more traumatizing than a horrible baby daddy.
Oh my God. Oh.
Sometimes you got to pick your trauma.
Oh, Storm. Now sometimes you gotta pick your trauma. I can't fucking take it.
Sometimes you got.
Why are you like this?
You be like, I'm gonna get over this, but I'm not gonna be stuck with him the rest of my life.
Oh my God. I can't take you. Why are you like this? He definitely did that. He love bombed her. Absolutely. I think the baby might have given her more sense. I can see her moving into doing more family, children related entertainment. She definitely has the persona of a Disney princess. Like I could absolutely see her doing a cartoon, like a children's cartoon, like a TV. Like she gives Disney, she gives Disney all the way through. Like I feel like she could have been, or she still could be in a Disney series, and she's still so youthful, But like Hallie could still play a teenager to me.
Yeah.
Now she got a baby, so I'm like,
Well, let me ask you. So what do I give? What can I play?
I feel like you could play a college student, but then I also feel like you could play a college professor.
I can see that.
Like it's like a swing, or you could be like a part of an ensemble cast, like Friends. Like everybody's coming of age, or everybody's on the cusp of like transitioning into another age bracket, and they're kind of trying to figure life out, and you're like the token Black guy. Hey, Mia. Can you see that?
I could see that. I could see that. I could see that. Somebody said the other day, like, Storm, you need to go work for not the Discovery Channel. Oh, it's the Crime Channel.
Oh, you have a voice for it.
You could be a husband. Now, you know damn well I ain't believable as no husband.
Could you?
I don't see that.
No, I feel like you could be like the man that gets engaged, but then like tells her you want to call it off.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Like, hey, I don't think this is gonna work out. And she's like devastated and looking at pictures of you. And then you try to come back when she's leveled up and she say, fuck you, it's too late.
Yeah, I can see me playing that.
A narrator for a crime documentary. Yeah, I could see that too. 48 Hours with Storm Monroe. Oh. Okay. The Claire's won't stand for that baby mama stuff. Yeah, I feel like because we live in a world where personal brand is everything and everyone's on social media, and they've DDG already exploited and overexposed her baby. It's like she can't even kind of like, oh, I'm a mom, but it's like more of a private, you know what I mean? Because I feel like if that was the case, then it wouldn't matter. Like that wouldn't be such a topic of conversation. But it's because of who her baby daddy is and how he's so like polarizing on the internet.
That's a good point.
Because there's actresses that have children and you don't even really know about their kids.
Nah, they go off, have a baby, they lose the weight, they come back to work.
Yeah, like you wouldn't even know they had children unless you Google them. And she has the potential. I don't want to say had because she still has.
She's so young.
But she has had the potential to be an A-list actress. Like she did one of the biggest fucking movies of the 2020s.
That's a good point. That's a good point. She did Little Mermaid, then she did Color Purple.
Like, what the fuck? That is huge.
That's huge, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you listen. She just needs some guidance. That baby needs some guidance.
Oh my God. You sound like one of the elders at the Southern barbecue talking about the kids.
But now I understand because now I'm that old. You know, I thought about it the other day, like, because I was like, damn, we need to get together and have a cookout. And I was like, oh, that's supposed to be my job. Oh, shit. I was like, damn, I ain't had my daddy like that. I don't know how to grill. I got to learn how to grill.
Yeah, I mean, these days you could get the propane, the expensive, the fancy one, because you got a little bit of change. You don't necessarily need the foil and the fire and all of that. Like you could get a fancy grill, put the cover down.
I'm gonna do it and start organizing that. Have my nieces come over. I'm gonna yell at them. I gotta pass on.
Hey, sit down. What y'all touching over there? Put that back.
Mm-hmm.
Alexis said, I wonder if she has a mentor. I don't think so.
She needs real bad.
I'll be right back. I need to use the bathroom. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, she needs a mentor real bad, y'all. What y'all think? I think I need to learn how to grill. I think it's time to schedule some cookouts. Have the kids come over. Ooh, it's gonna be so weird stepping into that role. Cause hell, my uncle's old now. Well, he ain't old. He old. How old is he? 50 something? I think he's 50, about to turn 50, maybe. Paganlenko said I'm like the professor from the Parkers. Not Professor Ogilvy. That's hilarious. Lexi said start with burgers, chicken, and sausages. Yeah, can you believe these babies already eating burgers and chicken and sausages? I'm just like, they barely 3 and 1 and already eating like, I don't know. I mean, these babies eat like they grown.
Like Beyonce, I did not know she was pregnant. I mean, do y'all think Beyonce talks to her?
Well, can Beyonce even fucking talk?
Beyonce could talk. Stop saying that.
Talking about some H-Town.
Oh my God.
Like you got on the mic and said that was worth $10 million.
Oh,
They say you got to start them young. Oh no, when I go back in town, I'm snatching them burgers out their hands. They getting some fruit. You know what the fuck they mama doing, but they maybe shouldn't be eating some pineapples around me. I don't know what they talking about.
grapes, strawberries.
Yeah, I don't need no damn chicken nuggets. I told her you so damn ghetto.
You told her that? I cannot.
Like, oh, you so ghetto. Like, let me tell you something. If I had them kids, not me taking her kids, but if I had these kids, I had them meditating. I put them on the detox. You ain't getting no damn chicken nuggets. Go get this fruit. Go in that grass and pray to the gods.
And they would probably love that. Kids love nature. They like to be outside. They like attention. You know, they just like to do things.
Oh
A lot of
yeah.
parents do things with their kids these days.
Oh no, I would wear that ass out. Oh, you gonna be tired by the time we get home.
Yeah, they don't take the kids to the park. They just have the kids in the house on a tablet. It's kind of sad. Not all parents. Some parents still do take their kids out, you know, but a lot of parents these days, technology is raising the children.
Wouldn't be in my household. Come on, get your ass up.
For real. And a lot of parents didn't want to have kids. These people do not be wanting to have kids, but nobody will ever be honest about it. So they just leave the kids to their own devices and literally 2 devices.
They talking about my child can eat chili. I don't think my nieces should be eating no chili dog. I mean, but they mama allow it. But if
Yeah,
they come over here, oh, they're gonna eat some fruit. I want to hear all they goddamn crying. That fruit.
and you do very rarely. Hot dogs are very overprocessed, and the meat, you don't know what's in it unless it's like some organic, or if it's like field roast, which is plant-based and good kind, not like plant-based like made in a factory with all types of fillers. No, the ingredients are great. Have you ever had field roast products?
You know what? I have not.
Oh, you gotta try it. It's so good. I love their sausages, and I've had their hot dogs too.
Ooh.
It's really, really good. And it's not like the Beyond and Impossible. It ain't that bullshit.
Yeah, nah, because that's full of like, it tastes weird.
And I used to eat that because I thought it was a good alternative. And then I started looking at the ingredients. I'm like, what is this shit? Might as well just eat a cow.
That part.
And every now and then I do eat a cow.
And that's okay.
For real. My blood type, you know, kind of likes beef, so they say. But
What's your blood type?
O positive.
Oh, ain't you the rare one?
I don't know if that's
No, that's old Nick. You're either the one where everybody can give to you, or you can give to
or
everybody.
you know what? I think it's positive. I did another one because my doctor said, "Oh," and I was like, "So is that positive or negative?" And he said, "Well, it doesn't say negative, so we're just gonna go with positive." But I just did another uh blood test with my gynecologist like in September, but I didn't get the results. So I got to make another appointment to find out like what it says. So I
Okay.
don't know. Because she was asking me, she was like, "So is it positive?" I'm like, "They just told me, oh." So she sent it in again.
Okay, yeah, because that makes a difference.
I know,
Yeah,
but I just.
I'm B positive, so
So what's that mean?
so I'm really like not supposed to eat like chicken and shit. Like, I think like I do better with fish. I think.
Did you look it up?
Oh, I have to look it up again.
Definitely should.
Yeah. O positive is a universal. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, so if she's O positive, then yeah, she can donate to everybody. So yeah, they would love you at a blood bank.
I don't want nobody taking my damn blood. I miss fresh seafood. I miss living on the coast. Yeah, McDonald's is a treat to be given from time to time, not a meal, more a snack. And I'm mad because the grandparents be so lazy. They straight take the kids for fast food. I used to be so excited to get McDonald's Happy Meals as a kid.
You know what? My greedy ass. I used to get the Mighty Kids meal.
Not them. How old were you?
Oh, I was young, probably 6. Whenever the Spy Kids movie came out, I was probably like 5 or 6.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, but I got the Mighty. But I always made demands on what I wanted when it came to what I wanted to eat.
Because you're the only child.
Amen. Thank you, Jesus.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, who trying to share with some crumb snatchers? No, thank you.
Ugh, that used to be so annoying. Like I used to have to pick my brother up from school, and I used to have to pick up my little cousin from school. And whenever I went to the store, they would always beg for stuff, and their parents didn't give them no damn money, so I had to spend my money. And now they be like, "Oh, you need to do this," and I'll be like, "Y'all bitches owe me. Like I'm gonna take y'all to small claims court. I need to get some back pay for all of the unpaid labor that I gave. Like, what is this?
It's true though.
Don't ever say I didn't do nothing for you. I did a lot of free labor.
That's true. Tell them,
Oh,
tell them they your sons.
for real. I was picking them up from after school programs, taking one to basketball practice. And after school, I wanted to hang out with my friends. I didn't want to have to run to go get no little fucking kids. That used to get on my nerves so bad.
Yeah, because you didn't have no kids. So what you?
I was a
Who?
teenager. And then my little cousin was so picky and so spoiled. He didn't eat certain things and it had to be made a certain way. I used to be so aggravated. Like, ugh. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm-mm.
Thank you for coming up, Storm. I appreciate you.
It was fun as always. You have a good night.
You too. Later.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, y'all. I'm about to get up out of here. It's almost been 3 hours. Damn. But y'all know time flies when you're having fun now, child. I will absolutely see you all mañana. Show up as her, be her. You the main character, period. Talk to your family. Keep an eye on the kids. And know your word. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. Good night.